get dressed. I am, la, I, la, 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 la. Hello, everybody. Where's my new yarn, Colin? Callan, Callan, da 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 da. I'll bring a piece of typing paper so I can write these down. Please, baby, please, 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 please. What the crap's going on? I cannot see a thing. Hi, Maid and hi, Nancy. How are you? How are you? Now I can see. Ha ha ha. Colin, Ryan, come here. Hi, Arnie. I'm over here whistling. What? Hi, Stella. Did you decide to come up and see Mama too? What's everybody doing? I was over at Ron's Life with Ron for like 2 hours. And I thought, well, might as well pop on for a little bit. Colin, okay, Colin, stop. We were supposed to go. I wanted to go to a cemetery to do a cemetery investigation, but Colin would not take me because that's the kind of guy that he really, really is. So what you all doing? Let me get about a few more folks in here and I'll drop the link-a-dink. The link-a-dink-a-dink. Okay. Need to get up and get my new yarn because I need to crochet. Well, I'll just go ahead and drop that link. Who wants to come on up? Stella, she stayed alone today. And she didn't get... Colin, was my Care Bear on the floor when you came in the door first? Because it looks like it's been... Hello, my son, Kenneth. I got to fix my shirt. I'm all crumpled up here. Hang on just a second. Let me go potty. Let me, you guys stay here. Do not, it just now hit me. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to run to the potty room real quick. Stay here. Okay, don't leave. Don't leave. Give me a minute, okay? Just give me a minute. Oops. Stella Marie. Stella Marie did that. Okay, guys, don't go nowhere. I got an announcement to make. So stay tuned. And let me run to the wrath room. Yeah, the wrath room. The bathroom. Okay, stay here. I'm going to pee myself. Nobody wants to see that. Oh, did you use the raid? All right. Okay. I'm coming back, guys. I promise. Let me see. So I gotta grab something really, really quick. Band-Aids. I don't want that. Oh! I'm coming back, guys, I promise. All right. I'll turn another lamp on. Okay. I'm coming. All righty. Is everybody still here? I only see 3 folks. Spread the word. Okay. Going to copy and paste the linker-dinker. There we go. There's the link. Spread the word that I'm live. Let's have a fun live. Hi, animal lover, my sweetie. How are you? Oh, I can show my face. I got to pick up my bags here. All righty. Well, there's Layla. Oh my gosh. Looks like Layla wrote her name. I saw that. I thought, Layla's here. How you doing, Arnie?
I'm doing okay.
I hope you weren't having a live. Were you having a live? I was over at Ron and Scott's watching them color.
No, I decided to take a break tonight.
Well, it sure is fun. We love being over at your house. My God, we have a blast over there.
But tomorrow night I will 7
Oh,
Central.
Good, because you're the new Brenda Land / Noni May, you know. Hi, brother. There's my brother Guru. You picked up the slack. Well, you want to see what I got today? I actually went on an outing. I got me some Dollar Tree yarn. I got to make a fox with this little fox amigurumi. I got this brown. I don't know what I'll make with that. A little tiny bear. I'm making these little bitty tiny amigurumis. And I'm also going to make a koala bear. Little bitty amigurumis about that big. I can't wait. I bought that. Well, actually, my husband don't know he bought it because, you know, he's sick right now. But Kyle and I took advantage of his illness and went shopping. Isn't that rude? But I got me another thing of cotton yarn. You guys are like, we don't care. We don't do yarn. I got this. I got this.
Right.
And I had to get some chat. I had to get some medication because I won't tell you what it is because I'm having a problem. I have that hernia. You know, it's 4-weight yarn from the Dollar Tree. It's 4-weight and it's premier yarn. It's really soft, I think, for a worsted weight. It's a 4-weight and it's 140 milligrams, whatever that is. Milligrams, not milligrams. I don't know, whatever. And I think that's medication. Only 153. Blah, 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 blah. Let's try that again. 153 yards, but this is the only, this one's got more, but that's like, I want to make a little fox. So it's like a burnt orange. But anyway, that's that. Okay. Anybody else want to come up with me and Arnie? Arnie, share me out. Arnie is not only a coolest guy on the YouTube. Well, I mean, everybody's cool, but Arnie's right up there at the top. Not that you're all not right up there at the top. Why don't I just shut up, okay?
Oh, I got to switch over to my other account.
But Arnie is Arnie, coolness / secretary kind of a person. He'll share you out and do all that good stuff, which I'm sure we all do that, right? But brother, you need to get up here. And I'm tempted to make you a little bitty turtle, so Wahoo will be hopefully not jealous. What am I, chopped liver? No, you're not chopped liver. You're awesome, but you better come up here because I missed you so very much. And you know, my husband is subscribed to you, and he's the guy that works on his truck. He doesn't have very many videos. But that, I didn't know if you knew that was my husband. But yeah, my husband is doing, I don't know how good he is. We'll see him tomorrow. So I hope please, I'll just pray everything's much better. Okay, one of my dogs is either cut the mustard or pooped. I don't know. It may be me. I don't know. Or maybe Colin. Hey, Brenda, going to bed. The shingle shot has kicked my butt. Really? Oh, God, honey.
Hi, Brenda.
Oh, I wish you could come up, Brenda. I miss you so much. If just for a minute. Oh, goodness. I haven't talked to my daughter Inherited Stitches today, and I'm like really, really worried. Of course, we had to go to town real early, and then I came home and took a nap.
I'll send her the notification.
Yeah, it would be 8:20 there. So, yeah. Everybody's saying hi. Brenda, I sure hope you feel better. You've been sick, haven't you, honey? Gosh, this shirt of mine, I'm telling you what, I'm going to have to put a safety pin in it. Or on phone with Dawn. Oh, okay, babe. Okay. Well, I'm going to do a giveaway tonight. I don't care. I've got to get started. I keep saying I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to give away that blue turquoise 8-point. I need to go get that because I don't know if it's 8-point star or 12-point star. I know it's summer's coming, but if you guys are like me and you got air conditioning, I always end up having the air conditioner on and then covered up with a blanket.
Oops.
So, what's new with her? What's new, Arnie?
Oh.
In 2 weeks, have to have. Oh God, I have. I'm not ready for my new not yet. Says I have a ghost in my house. Oh my God, 3 people have seen it. It's an older lady that walks from kitchen to front door of my house. You want to? Let's conjure her up. You want to? Bro, you'd have to come up. We could get her to talk to us. We could turn on Ghost Tube and get her to talk. That would be awesome. I wanted to go tonight, but Colin didn't feel like it. Just up to our cemetery that's at the end of the street or the road. You don't say streets out in the country because we don't have streets. We have roads, gravel roads. Hi, Nora. How you doing, Shucka? You know what? I better go in there and check because I think I got a notification that my membership expired. What? How come that? Wait a minute. Let me make sure. Better make sure. Do you see? Wait a minute. Let me make sure I'm still a member. Says I can't do it since I can't. I'll have to get. You go live tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow. I got to get in there and. I'm peeking in from work. Okay, I got to rejoin your channel, Nora. It says it's not. I'm not joined. Still a member. Oriel, how you doing, sweetheart? Me and Nora are the Nora girls. You know I'm a Nora too. We are the Nora friends, the Nora girls. Woo, woo, woo. I like that song, Nora. I think it's so cool that somebody has my name because it's not a name that it's not really a common name. Nora is not. That means we're awesome. Hey, mom of 4 boys, how you doing, my darling? Long time no see. I'm just crazier than a bed bug tonight. You ever been crazier than a bed bug, Arnie? I got Enid saying, I always said, that's uglier than a mud fence. And I said that one day, and she started, I just resubscribed also. To Mel or to Nora? No, I'm subscribed to Nora, but I mean, it's a channel member. I was noticing it was not. I wasn't. But, yeah, I said something was ugly as a mud fence, and Enid just about cracked up. She said, what are you saying? I said, uglier than a mud fence. How are you feeling, by the way, brother? Arnie, what are you going to tease me with now? I just had a pie, and it was a piece of sugar-free apple pie, and it was really good. I was plumb surprised. You smart aleck. He's such a smart aleck.
Hi, Oriole.
Arnie, when I hadn't been to Walmart for quite a while. Well, no, I actually went 2 weeks ago, but they had such good candy. I just kept, I wanted it so bad. But my problem is when I get a sweet tooth, I will eat it till it's gone. And I didn't want to do that because I'm having a little bit of my stomach problem, which is kind of scary because I have a hernia that I got from my gallbladder surgery 6 years. Was it 6 years ago? No, it wasn't 6 years ago. About 4 years ago. But anyway, no, it must have been 6 years ago because my dad had just passed away 7 years ago, actually. My dad had just passed away, and then I took a little girl and was taking care of her. And I lifted too soon after my gallbladder surgery, and I have a hernia, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And yeah, but I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm hanging in like a hair in a biscuit. I love that. Hanging in like a hair in a biscuit. Lipodema is better in my leg. Oh God, honey. I know what that's like. I have it in my right leg. And see, I have a blood clot since I was 17 off and on in my right leg. But I was actually told that, your limb will be bigger and because of blood clots, but also it's lipodema. It's really crazy. So do you get you can get liposuction for that, or is it too dangerous? Now in my case, it's too dangerous because of having the blood clots. That loyal supporter. Well, hello. Well, brother, you are in my prayers for sure, for sure, for sure. Yes, sir. Hello, beautiful Diana, my beautiful sister. Would you like to come up? Thank you, darling. Me and Diana got to plan out that dance video, girl. I've been doing my leg lifts and getting my muscles, Diana, all in shape so we can do that dance video. Come on up here, girlfriend. I'm gonna give me some black shiny Crocs, Diana, and I'll wear my black shiny leggings, and I'll wear a beautiful top like my black shiny poncho. We'll dress in black. How's that sound? Kitty Cam. There's Layla. Layla is a loyal supporter. There she is. Hey, girl. I have had the big C last week. Oh, my. Prayers to you. Let me go set up. Okay, Diana, honey. Yeah, me and Diana are going to do we got to choose what music we're going to do, Diana. We'll do The Girls Are Back in Town. How's that? And dress in black. It will be epic. Of course, you know what the people are going to say. Who's that sexy blonde and that old fat chick up there with the pink and purple hair? That's what they'll say. Because Diana's the sexy one and I'm just the old fat one. The shirt makes me look 10 times bigger than I am. Let me crank that up a little bit. Okay, Diana's getting set up. Who else is here? Anybody else want to come up? I can have 5 other people. Yeah, 2 Arnies. One was Layla and one was Arnie. Layla has her own channel. Actually, Layla's channel is Arnie's channel, and Arnie's channel is Layla's channel. Dress up like black cats in cat costumes. Yeah, there you go. Ain't that right, Arnie? Arnie has his channel, Layla has her channel, and Layla and Arnie has the same channel. Yeah. Hey, sis, I'm 79 away from 1K. People will watch anything. Brother, your channel is awesome. Yeah, we got to hey, you know what? We can get you a lot of people tonight. We can do it. Is everybody, drop your link, brother. You guys got to check out my brother from another mother, Guru and Wahoo the Turtle. He is so funny. He has a good channel. Are you connected with Guru and Wahoo? Arnie, he's so funny. That's my brother from another mother. Mutter? Do you hear that, bro? I said another mutter. Another mutter. What I suggest, and I don't know nothing, trust me, but here's the thing. What I do when I connect to somebody is I wait anywhere from 24 to 48 hours. You got to make sure you go back so YouTube won't purge them. That just seems to work for me. But Arnie dropped his link, and then Brother Guru has dropped his link. You guys, please, let's help him get to 1K 79 away. I'm going to post you up on my community tab, brother. We got to get in there. That's just 79. Come on, you all. Nancy, are you connected to my brother Guru? Guru in Wahoo. He's this very, very cool guy. He's my brother from another mother. He has this little turtle. He takes you for adventures. He also has all kinds of fun content. He does baseball cards.
Guys, man, how is everybody doing?
Whoops.
Man, I've got Elvis sitting right here.
Yeah.
Going out.
See, now don't you just love him already? He's an awesome guy.
And he's got all kinds of
I loved him the first time I saw him. Oreo Mouse, you going to connect to my brother?
We
My
are
brother.
I got you, Guru.
for 48 hours, so we have
I'm watching.
Oh, you love it, Marnie. You guys will be fast friends for sure. And then, yeah, if you guys want to, because some people still depend. They still like to drop your links. So everybody, drop your links. Kid's talking to Nadia. Okay, well, tell you and Nadia get on over here. And we're going to try to get, tonight we're going to concentrate on my brother from another mother, Guru, and Wahoo, the turtle, and help him get, he's got 79 from 1K. Okay, Oreo's already connected. Good job. Good job. I got the Guru and the Layla and the Maya. Awesome. Brother, you sure you don't want to come up? Show everybody your gorgeous little cute little sweet little face. I want to peach. He's just a baby. He's my baby brother.
Oh my God, I hate to say it, but I got to pee real bad.
Okay, Colin's got to pee real bad. Okay, thank you for telling us that, Colin. And if my brother would come up here, everybody can see how awesome he is. So funny. He tells ghost stories. He does all that good stuff. Oh, bro, I hope you feel better. Well, keep dropping your link, okay, kiddo? You're going to love this guy, you guys. I'm telling you, he is genuine awesomeness, nice, kind, good-hearted, and his lives are huge. People come in, they're huge. Everybody loves him. He's sweet as he can be. Genuine, whatever, Colin, you smart aleck. Arnie, I got a new jug today. Arnie, like my new jug? Big enough. The Lord support. Colin says, I'm 59-year-old and I just support people. Well, that's awesome. I'm 60 and I support and get on people's nerves and
Support the troops.
and support and drama free. Amen, my brother, just like me. We don't do no drama. Save your drama for your mama. You got to be careful when you say that. Colin, you didn't fart for Arnie. What's the deal?
I have switched again.
Now, Colin does fart. That is the only drama in this channel. Here comes my sister from another Vista, Miss Beautiful Diana, and she's going to dance for us. Come on, girlfriend. Woo! Shake it, baby, shake it. Now, Diana. Look at her. She's dancing all over the house. Don't fall. Now, Dinah,
Hey, everybody. Hey, Noni. Hey, Arnie.
Hey, hon. Hey, now when we do our dance video together, I cannot shake my head like that.
Okay, so Noni, this is the way we'll do it. Okay, you got to lift your
Okay.
leg up.
Girlfriend, I don't know if I can lift my leg that high.
The only thing, Noni, is that I'm going to the side so nothing shows, you know? People
Yeah.
They say,
Diana, you can choreograph the whole thing, and I'll try to do what you do. Okay?
you get up here, you will get 1 million views, I'm telling you.
Diana, you got to get over here. Some of these people don't know you. Wait till you hear this lady's age. You won't believe it. But Diana, if you do that head thing, I will fall down.
And 6-inch stilettos.
No. I'm going to do my Crocs. I'm going to wear my Crocs on.
You know, I just came from church. A little bit ago.
You didn't fart in church. You didn't fart in church.
You know, they all know Rockin' Dancing Mom. They all know her.
Yeah. Well, you know the video you done about the video you done about who farted in church. You didn't fart in church tonight, did you?
Oh, no.
Vanessa,
Nessa just came from church too, Diana. Now, see, Diana, we're going to dance together, Nessa. She's going to choreograph it for me.
Yeah, you ought to all come. Let's just start dancing. Just start. Woo!
Yeah, I'm not. You're limber. I'm not as limber as you are.
I can't do that. I will get up.
Hey. I tell you, at 65 years old,
Yes,
this
she
is
is.
what keeps me in shape. And I'll be 66.
This is what I should have done. This chick is 65 years old. She's always been active and she's always danced like this. I could have looked like this if I would have knew Diana back then, where she could kick my butt and say, "Come on, Noni, get up out of that chair."
Noni, if you start doing this every day, I'm telling you, you will be as limber as you can imagine.
Well, I'm taking your advice. I'm doing more. I've been doing my leg lifts, and stuff to get my legs are so much stronger. And, I have to do the stuff, but that's what you got to do. You got to keep moving all the time.
You got to just go back and forth.
Diana can't stop moving. She keeps going. 65. She's 65 years old. This girl.
Wow.
That's what staying active does.
And you got to go. I've got it down to a science now. Tonight, just a little bit ago, I put up a video. It was only like 15 seconds long. And I started out dancing, and it was called The Phone Rings with Rockin' Dancing Mom.
I've been watching everyone.
Yeah, I got
Watching
views in like 10 minutes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, look at what Loyal Supporter says. He says he throws his disability check dollars to the dancer. I'm old, got hurt back. Hey, Diana, what did Jack say about when you told him I said he has to come on and do more videos?
Oh, he loved it. He loved it. He loves it. He's a man of few words. Being married
He's a
to me,
sweetheart.
you have to be a man of few words. But I told him, Noni says you have to come on.
Yes, you told me that. I showed that to my husband, and he's having, had to go to the hospital. So emotional and stuff. And I showed him that interview with you and Jack, and he was big old tears in his eyes, and he was just like so touched and everything. And he said he just had, well, excuse me, but that really touched his heart.
That's why we wanted to do the video, because there's so many people out there, and his cancer was grim. They was basically like, get your affairs in order. And now he's 100% cancer free. So we just want to give people that hope. They have to find their own way, but that hope that they can make it through such an awful time, whatever kind of time they're going through.
Right. Yeah, that really touched Kim. But I hope everybody will pray for my husband, because,
I'll pray for him.
What's his first name?
Kim, Kim.
Kim.
Yeah.
Okay, Kim.
Yeah, he's we're gonna see him tomorrow. It's just been, he's always could function.
Yeah.
He could always, he has bipolar and paranoid schizophrenia. He could always work and he could always function. He was like high functioning. He could do it because he wanted to, keep us, his family, and keep us all healthy and happy and all that. And now, since he just, he gets to draw Social Security in June. So, yeah, we got to be real careful with him, because he is very fragile. It's just like, it doesn't matter what the illness is, they're fragile. When someone's sick, they're fragile.
Right.
So I told Colin, we got to, sometimes it's hard for me because I have the balance problem.
Yes.
Oh, I love the wild cherry. I have the balance problem since I had the left knee replacement, because it teeters, my leg teeters. But I've just got to make myself, and I've told myself, and I told God, I said, God, please, anytime I feel too tired to do something, just try to do it anyway. Because with him having those mental illnesses, you gotta, marriage is a give and take thing.
Yes.
Sometimes you gotta give more, you gotta take more and give more. And I'm just not going to fall into that. If I feel too bad, he'll understand, but I'm just going to have to force myself to do everything I can to keep him
Stay well.
from.
You've got to stay well, Noni, because one of the things that, when we went through that, I had to take over everything. Everything had to be taken over by me. And I mean, he was so sick. And then, as you know, I got sick. And then when I got sick, because I had allergic reaction, and without going into all the details, I had an allergic reaction, which was terrible. And I was sick for about close to 4 months. And so we were both sick. And but he was, of course, with cancer. And I mean, but we got through it. And so, just keep that hope and believe, and get the right doctors, and keep asking questions, and keep doing research. I would stay up behind this computer till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, researching the kind of diet I could put him on. And that's what we did.
See, that's me with my husband. And my husband it's really weird how people are. My husband he's always ate right. He's ate sweets and stuff like that before, but he's always been thin.
Yeah.
But he was actually, hello, Butterroll, my darling. How are you? Hi, Kelly. You guys can come up. I can have 3 more people. But he he's always in shape. He's always been active, and he's the one with diabetes. But the stress, the illness, the bipolar, and the paranoid schizophrenia. Hi, Rosalie, darling. It was just eating his. Yeah, he's lost so much weight. He just lost so much weight, and it's just terrible. I mean, some people shy away from mental illness. Hey, mental illness, if you had a broken leg, would you go to the doctor and get a cast? Yes, you would.
Yeah.
Illness.
Are you doing live, or are you doing any videos on mental illness, Noni?
No, but I need to. I need to talk about it more.
I did the cancer journey. I do all kinds of discussions on my channel about a wide range of
Diana, can you drop your link? Or did you? I want you guys all to go over and check Diana out.
You know what? I can't drop it from here.
Oh, you don't want to drop it?
Maybe Arnie drop it, or
Arnie can drop it, because Diana's got a lot of good inspirational videos, and she doesn't tell you what to do, but she tells you what works for her, and she'll give you lots of inspiration. So, guys, check her out for sure.
How to look fabulous.
Dance and how to look fabulous.
80 and 90 and 100. I hope I will be here at 100 years old. And
you will.
I'll be that old YouTube woman up here prancing.
We're going to do a dance video, so you guys got to watch for that, because we're going to do a dance video together.
And you got to gyrate a little,
I dropped my. Oh my goodness!
I don't know what they call that. What do they call that? It's like.
That's called the booty shake. That's called the booty shake. Shake it, shake it, shake it.
Everybody in my town knows me. It's like there's rock and dancing mom. Because somebody they passed it along. And it's hilarious.
Well, everybody in my town knows me, but they don't know that I have a YouTube channel. I don't tell them.
Oh my gosh, you're a star anyhow. So.
Well, my sisters probably have let them, but I everybody will message me on Messenger, and they'll say, "Did you block me on Facebook?" I'm like, "No, I didn't block you on Facebook. I've got my Facebook in deactivation mode, because even though I'm still the crazy aunt, I'll always be the crazy aunt, and all of the kids want to come visit me, and I'm like, I can't handle it anymore. It's just like
too much.
It's especially with my husband being sick."
Yeah.
And I can't have 4 or 5
simplify everything. One of the biggest things that I did during that time, I simplified everything. I even took time off from college during that time, because I go to college, and I simplified to the point I slowed everything down so that I could focus on Jack and on me and on our family, and that was it.
You guys got to check out and subscribe to Diana. She's one of those people that's beautiful on the outside and beautiful on the inside, and she ain't stuck up.
One of the things you learn about when you get older is that when younger, I was never stuck up. I mean, I was 20. And
I know you're always a people person. A lot of people that are very, very beautiful people are afraid to approach them because they think they're going to be snooty or they think they're going to be and Diana's just as plain as you can be and easygoing and friendly. So just because she's beautiful, don't be afraid to approach her.
Stop by my house.
Come on over. She's got plenty of room. She'll make you a cup of coffee or
Make you
and
a
a
cup of
pizza with butter on it.
Grandma's porch. You know,
And,
grandma's porch.
And that pizza with some butter on it.
Matter of fact, I do have pizza over there tonight with butter on it.
And fried pickles. And fried
And
pickles.
fried pickles. And the other night we had fried green tomatoes. Oh my gosh, they were so good. So good.
Mhm.
But you know, Noni, when you're going through what you're going through, and we've been through it, we understand it. And, I mean, we really understand it big time. It was so scary because our whole life got flipped upside down, and
Yep.
you just have to slow life down. You really have to slow it down during that time.
Exactly. You know who I wish she would come by is Miss Southern Belle. I want to see Miss. Now that's who you want. You know Miss Southern Belle, Diana.
I do. I have her channel.
Miss Southern Belle and Diana, the blondes, the beautiful blondes. They need to do Hi Psychedelic Spelled Breaker, my beautiful Heather.
I think, Noni, if you and I do, if we can do a live stream, I believe, you know, that will pull in people, or a video of somehow where we're both on there. We have to both be on there. And I think it will pull in a lot.
Well, I'm going to wear my black shiny leggings, my
Yes.
black shiny poncho that I made, and my black sparkly Crocs.
Because you know what? Women out there identify with you because they feel like they are you. And if you get up and dance, they're going to feel like they can get up and dance. Do you know what
Well, I hope I don't fall and break a hip.
Maybe you should do it in your bare feet, you know, no 6
Oh gosh,
you know.
I can't. Yeah, I might have to, and not wear socks because you don't know how many times.
I got a rug for the back. Remember, I didn't have the rug there,
Uh-huh.
and I have the rug there now because I was so afraid of falling, you know, because my
There you
floors-
go,
Yeah, they're
Heather.
so
Exactly.
and they're very slick, and I was afraid of that, you know, with the height, with the stilettos, and so I went and put a rug down. It makes it much better.
Yes, we can bring hula hoops. Heather, come up here. You and Diana hit it right off.
Come on, Heather.
Yeah, I had to take my rug up, Diana, because I had the big Persian rug, the most expensive thing I own. And anyway, I had to take it up because every time I walked across the floor, it moved with me. I thought it was on a flying carpet. Now, see, I cannot do the hair flip.
Okay, now
I will fall on my face.
The hair flip. Now let's get this down so you know what to do.
Okay.
And then you go throw it back in the front of your face again, and then you go up to the camera, like that, and then you go.
I love it.
And then you go back.
Will you choreograph our dance, and we'll do a split screen?
Yep, you got to flip that hair. Woo!
God, girl, I'll fall down. I'm afraid. I'm so scared. I have to get over that fear.
Lift the legs.
You always got to do the side kick to the side in case, because you don't want to show what the good Lord gave
That's
you.
right. You got to always go to the side. People say, "Well, how come you need to kick better?" But the truth is, I kick perfectly fine, but I have to kick to the side because of the camera. So
Diana, I'm waiting for one of your shoes to go flying through the air, but I don't want it to hit the beautiful antiques. I don't want it to hit.
If I fly through the air, it'll go on camera.
I don't want your shoe to hit one of your antiques, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, let me show you my new chair I got today. It's an antique.
Or one of your beautiful paintings. That would be a shame. Oh my gosh!
Isn't that
It's
pretty?
an antique desk chair, isn't it?
Yeah,
Woo! That's beautiful. Now, where did you find it?
at the antique shop.
That's beautiful.
So now we can do this. This is good exercise.
Yeah, that's how I do That's how I do one of my exercises for my thighs. There's Miss Beautiful Heather. Heather, Mother.
You always catch me when I'm laying in bed, Noni.
I'm sorry, Sister Darling. You know me, I like to come on late because sometimes we talk about real adult things that some people can't handle.
Oh,
You know what,
yeah.
Heather, let me tell you something. Different times of the day on YouTube requires different content. And one of the things I've learned, I don't put my dance videos up anymore unless they're a long, but I never do a short, a dance video before at least 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. They will not push it out because it's a dance video. And it's more of I guess, how they look at it. And so the wisdom goes out in the morning. The dance videos go out at night. So your adult topics, if you save them for like 11 o'clock at night, you're much better off.
Yeah, and that's why I do my dog videos in the morning, because morning time is a time where everybody's waking up and they're trying to get a grip. And what's better to get a grip with than your puppy dog? So it always usually to blow up. The algorithms will shoot it out. Hi, Annie J. Hi. I can have.
I'm learning that. So my dance videos will not go out until 7, 8 o'clock at night, and then I stop them at midnight. At midnight they stop. So it's between like 7, 8, and midnight, and then I do that. Everything else is the motivational.
Yeah, if I post a video of my puppies, like my dog, they usually algorithms always shoot them out. Sometimes they don't. But if I do them at night, at bedtime, and in the morning at wake up time, they'll go out. But then all my silly stuff I got to do afternoon, because I guess people are around 2 o'clock. Heather can get up and do her yoga and roller skating. Heather is a heck of a roller skater. Let me tell you. She is. And Heather has got the cutest laugh. So somebody say something funny.
Heather, where are you from?
I'm from Illinois.
She's my neighbor. Heather's my neighbor.
Is that my doorbell or is that your doorbell?
Just started roller skating again, Noni. I just got him last year.
Girl, she's like you, Diana. She's in like a most excellent shape with this cute little butt and cute little body and firm, beautiful.
With us, Noni.
I was in shape once, but then I woke up and it wasn't happening no more.
Oh, you got to go watch the one video. I put it up last night. It was called My Husband's Side of the Story of How We Met. And it's got the Alan Jackson song. It's I met a waitress and I don't know her name. But you've got to go watch that video. It's how my husband's side of the story.
Excuse me.
It is so funny.
Oh, your husband's side. I did watch it, and I like the video where you guys say it says Barbie and Ken, and you guys do. You look exactly like Barbie and Ken. She's got the long Barbie hair, and he's all handsome. Hey, Sherry, how you doing, darling?
Hey, you know what, Noni? I'm going to go so I can finish up my videos, but I wanted to pop on and let's really do. I think
we are going to do it. We are going to do it. My muscles are tightening up in my thighs like you would not believe. They're sore as they can be. I thought if me and Diana are going to do,
you know what? You will feel great if you do this. I mean, I'm 6.
I do have a couple of twerk videos out there that you guys obviously have not seen, and that was so
absolutely twerk. Let's see.
Diana's not afraid to do anything. Look at
well, that's
you gotta love her. But yeah, you guys check. I hope everybody's checking everybody out. Everybody's got everybody.
Love you, Noni.
Yeah,
and
I know.
Arnie and everyone, thank you. And I will
Take care, Dom.
soon. Thank you.
Tell Jack I said hello and good night and all that good stuff, sister.
Thank you. Good night.
Okay, bye, honey.
I think I met her.
I can't dance like that.
On
What?
the Running Egg channel.
If I dance like that, I'll have to call bloody a crane company to come and get me.
Well, my husband, one time I fell down in the bathtub and my husband said, and they couldn't get me up. I was laughing so hard I couldn't get up. He said, we're going to have to call the fire department. They're going to have to take the wall out. But yeah, Diana's a doll. Diana is just as sweet and she's good-hearted and a very good person. So Miss Heather, how you been?
Oh, I'm hanging in
working.
there too. Kind of like Sherry just said, she's hanging in there. She lost her husband in August, and I lost my daughter. I'm kind of riding the waves, I guess. I think grief is like a roller coaster.
It is. It is.
Some days are okay, and some are not okay. And some days I'm an angry person.
Oh, of
and
course.
I keep to myself like I wanted to smash the
You isolate.
machines earlier, and it's better if I just stay to myself on that day.
Well, There's that cute little laugh. I love Heather's laugh. The quietest. I laugh and cackle like a witch.
Yeah.
Kids tell me I cackle like a witch, and I'm like, why can't I just have this little ladylike laugh that Heather's got?
Mine really changed though. Yours is a good authentic.
Oh God, I'm big and boisterous. Everybody says you're so big and boisterous. I said, why can't I be small and boisterous? Why can't I? Well, my dogs. You know what? I swear, if I pass away in this chair, these dogs will eat me because all they do is want. They do not get full. Thank God these milk ones are low. Here, Brownie. But thank the good Lord above for sending my little angel puppy who didn't tear up too much stuff while she was left alone today. But she is
Do you know what my hubby said to me?
what did he say?
Do you know what he said to me?
Am I going to have to get the boat and put across the pond and slap him?
Yeah. I love my pajamas. I love
I wear
pajamas.
mine.
They're the most comfiest thing in the whole wide world, right? So yesterday, I could not be bothered to get dressed. So
Oh, you don't
I'm
get
going
them.
to in my pajamas.
You staying in them all day? I'll stay in mine all day. I have a
And
shirt
so
on
he said
right
to me,
now.
he said I'm an embarrassment.
Nasty woman on it.
I think life is too short to be uncomfortable.
That's right.
My
I
pajamas,
think we just
my
need
pajamas
to
I had on,
talk.
it said, bitch, please.
Like, I own jeans, but I hardly ever wear jeans at all.
I wear these leggings. Leggings. I call them leggings, and my kids laugh. They say leggings, mother. I'm like, listen. I was a kindergarten.
Leggings
And my
is
bed
good.
socks. I love it.
Had to use proper English when I was a teacher. I'm retired now. I can let my country come through.
Well, let me
Ain't
tell
that
you,
right, Heather Powell?
we don't speak the proper English here in America.
We are Midwestern
anyway.
girls. Me and Heather, we're
Period.
Midwestern.
Sorry, over here, darling, it is all British. We have a cup of tea and scone, darling. And I don't like that.
Well, I like to put on my best English accent forward, but Nessa tells me I sound posh when I do it. I'm not posh.
Gosh.
I'm not posh either, but everyone keeps saying to me, oh, you sound really posh. No.
Oh God, I love you.
Well, I'm amazed how many different British accents now that I have a bunch of English subscribers. When I go to their channel, I can like hear the differences. Kind of like here in America, how
Yeah, kind of like
if
here in
you're
America.
from down south, you're gonna sound
Yeah.
different than if you're from New
Yeah,
York
the coronation is coming up
Oh,
soon, and yeah, we all have it's like a dialect. It's like the Southern people.
Well, someone requested, that I read the Harry Potter books.
Oh,
On my
do
life.
Do it.
I'm
Do
not going to
it.
sit there going, oh, Harry Potter. No.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Granny, you don't call me posh.
There's my beautiful Mark and Annette from Australia. I love you, love you, love you. Mark and Annette, let me tell you, my son promised to take me to a cemetery night, and then he backed out.
Oh, Colin.
I never back down.
Colin.
That's right. You never back down. And that's the name of your channel. Yeah, he just didn't want to. He just said he had a funny feeling. And I'm like, okay. Mama was already had my spirit box ready to go. Didn't have I listened to my friend Heather. I didn't have my stones. I didn't have the stones. You don't need your stones for protection. You do. Some people feel more comfortable with them. Some people don't. But it's, yeah. But
That's good. If he wasn't feeling the right vibe, then
yeah, he wasn't feeling it.
right.
See, he didn't feel right. So if you're planning on going to the cemetery and someone is not feeling it,
Oh,
don't go.
I made a mini M&M tray bake.
Are you going to send it to me?
Do you want to see it?
I do.
Okay.
I had sugar-free apple pie today, and it was really, really good.
Sugar free.
Yeah, it was nothing in it but the apples itself, there was no sugar, no fake sugar, no nothing. It was made with, I guess, with a very sweet apple, which I can't remember what it's called now, but it didn't need sugar. It was good. Of course, the pie crust was supposed to be, how can flour be gluten free? But I guess it
You see,
can.
Granny
But it
B
was
loves my baked goods.
Well, that's
She loves to
good,
show them.
Mommy. I've
Right.
been using a lot of things with like stevia,
Yeah.
plant-based sweetener
Yes.
sugar,
Yeah.
and like my coffee, I've been using keto coffee, so it's got stevia in it too. And I've just been using a lot of different substitutes.
Yeah.
And natural sugars
Right.
are good for us.
Here it is,
Aggies are
people.
naturally sweet.
Yeah. Look, our guru says, one of the little old ladies just went to my front door and Tim got cold beside me. Oh my God, I so want to be there. He has a spirit in his house. And, oh, that's beautiful, Nessa. That is so beautiful. You know, I these baby greens, the spring baby greens. Oh, love them. And I could just sit there and eat them with nothing on them. They're so fresh and they're so delicious. Oh,
Are
my
you
God.
growing your own?
No, these aren't grown. These actually come from Walmart. And they're
Oh,
the organic, and they're not supposed to have anything on them. And I wash them and rinse them, each little leaf individually, because even though they say they have no chemicals, and they sell them like 3-day thing increments, and then that they'll only keep them out 3 days, and then they put them away. But they'll stay fresh in my fridge for like a week. So I'm wondering, there's got to be. But greens, the spring greens like that, they usually will, like the ones we got. These aren't my ones from the garden, but we do grow lettuce and stuff like that. But because the frost we had the other night, I don't know if our lettuce is going to come up, but it'll stay in the fridge about a week. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm just wondering, but I love me greens. But yeah, my gosh, Guru, I just so want to be there. Heather says you got a cold feeling often, especially. Yes. Oh, I thought you spilled it. Yeah.
It always especially when I'm talking about her.
Yeah, and I have sat here and saw orbs behind you, and I know everybody has. Like when you start talking about her, and I'm like, I remember the first time I was like, what did I see? Because that shot. Remember, came across the screen and shot up, and I said, you probably don't remember, it's so long ago. And I said, I think I just saw an orb behind you. And you said, yep.
Yeah, people leave me comments with timestamps, like when the orbs go by.
Yeah, that's what I need to do is timestamp it. But Mark and Annette are from Australia. Where'd they go?
You can just write it down. One of my subscribers passed away, and she was telling me the timestamps with the orbs.
Yes,
and the funny thing is, my daughter's name is Kayla Orban, Orban.
Wow.
So I always called her Orby, and now it's like even really coming through.
Oh, I love to listen to you, Heather, and all the things. And I know you've been through so much, sweetheart. God.
Thank you. Oh, shoot. We all been through so much, and we've overcome so much, and goodness gracious. It's so tricky when our human mind even knows that their spirits are still alive, but our human body misses them so much that it's like, I'm reading this book now, Permission to Mourn, A New Way to Do Grief by Tom Zuba. And he's really just telling me to take it easy and be gentle. And those are things I think that I needed here. Like a lot of people are saying, oh, she's with you. Oh, just be strong. Oh, and I just want to tell them all to just shut up.
Yeah. Well, Mark and Annette, if you're not connected to Heather, I want you to, because you will love her. Mark and Annette are my friends from Australia, and they love to go to cemeteries and speak with spirit and all that good stuff with Jackie. If Jackie ever comes and drops in, she's always so busy this time of night when I come on, but you will love to listen to Heather because she has so much insight and so much of a connection with spirit world and all of the little things. I am not going to try to convince somebody that spirits are real, But I've been going to cemetery since I was 5 years old. My mom, the first time I said to her as a little child, "Mom, can we go to the cemetery and talk to the ghost?" She looked at me and she was freaked out. She was freaked out. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn and make you guys think I'm something great. I may be crazy. Who knows? Probably am. But I remember my grandmother, little bitty child that was 4 years old. She passed away. Hi, Jane. I didn't quite know what was going on, but I went up to her. My sister and I went up to her coffin, and I talked to my grandma and said, "Grandma, will you get up?" And I was having a conversation, I guess, with my grandmother. I'll never forget this. And my mom and dad, my family just kind of labeled me as the weirdo in the family. And when my mother died, I had to get up. I got up and spoke, and my dad said, "Oh God, I knew this was coming." And they also told me, "Don't be bringing all those weird boxes and all that stuff you got to the cemetery when we pass away, because we ain't talking to you. We're not talking to you."
Well, that's too bad.
I talk to them. I go there and talk to them. Now, I'll use my spirit box. But if my mom and dad ever come across there, I know what they're going to say. "Get your ass out of here. We told you we're not talking to you."
I just got a new. Somebody gave me an app called Hope Box. Hold on a second.
But I hope everybody will connect to each other for sure. For sure. We are. Oh, you're already connected to Heather. Yay. Now, Come Hither with Heather. Is she your Come Hither with? I can't say it. Come Hither with Heather. She also speaks to spirit, goes to graveyard. I was wondering, I know that she's Miss Southern Belle. She's friends with Miss Southern Belle. Heather is awesome, cracks me up. But I hope that Heather and Heather are connected. You may not be, and you may. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I haven't been venturing out that much lately, so nobody can take it. I haven't even been coming here that much lately.
Right, I know.
So
baby
don't
girl.
take it personally at all.
Oh no, I don't, sweetie.
Actually, just had I was doing some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for a minute, and I had a throat injury. And it really triggered a lot of traumatic memories and things. And so I kind of wasn't going anywhere at all. And
well, I know you're there in spirit.
It's even just by chance that I popped up here. It's a fly-by-night type of thing.
Hi, Jane, honey. Let's see. I'm going to pop up. There's Mark and Annette. They're if I could talk. They're in Australia. They are awesome kids. And then, of course, our beautiful Nora. And I'm a Nora, too. I love that we're both Noras, because our name is kind of old-fashioned, and there's not a lot of Noras out there. I mean, there is.
My great-grandma was Nora in England.
Yeah, my grandmother was Irish. Her name was Nora Olive Doyle. And can you get any more Irish than that? And Guru says, I had a vision of someone the night before, and I met them at the next day. Oh my God, I got to tell you guys before everybody gets real involved. I had a dream. Now get a load of this. It wasn't frightening. It was not scary whatsoever. But I had this dream, and I will get up to go to the bathroom, and I will write my dreams down, because I swear I'm as good as Stephen King in my brain. I can write some of the best movie material that would freak you out. Well, anyway, I'm asleep, and I dream that I am walking, and I'm seeing like the whole world. I'm like walking the whole world over, but everybody is like a zombie. They don't look like a zombie, but everybody is like, I'm trying to talk to them, and everybody's just like staring forward and keeps walking. It's like people all over the place. And they're just walking. I mean, I'm even walking across the Great Wall. I'm walking, and I'm like recognizing all these things. And I just keep walking. And I keep trying to talk to people. Nobody will talk to me. And I'm like, what is wrong with these people? And anyway, I walk up at the end of the dream. I'm walking in the dream, and I'm like, where am I? Why am I walking the world over? And it was really scary in the dream. It was frightening because nobody would talk to me and there were people everywhere and they were all going in the same direction. So when I said, where am I? And they said, this is hell.
Oh.
So maybe, and I have a lot, there's lots of things, people, different interpretations of what hell is if you believe in hell. I can't say I do and I can't say I don't. But anyway, I don't know. But that dream, I was not afraid. I won't go get into it, but I thought that was very interesting. And heaven, I've had a dream of the heaven thing before. And the heaven was me walking down this path and seeing all these people, aunts and uncles and my mom and my dad that went before me. And they were like doing the things that they loved while they were alive. Like my mom was outside feeding her birds and her lady and her birds and her hummingbirds and stuff like that. And my dad was working in his garden and fishing. I'd walk and I'd see my dad in his garden and fishing. And then I'd walk a little farther and I saw my brother-in-law and he loved to fish. And I saw all these people, my Uncle Sadie, my Uncle Pedro, all of these people, and they were and they were doing what they liked. And then someone told me, you're in heaven right now, but you need to go back. So wouldn't that be wonderful if our heaven was what we loved to do while we were here on earth? And we went and we done that eternal.
Yeah,
I
and
have
I
a
feel
friend
like
that
our
believes
soul is
that. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's okay. Go
Good.
for it.
You go ahead.
You go first. No, you go first. No, you go first. Astral travel, yeah. Somebody go first.
Well, I have a friend that believes that we are in hell or purgatory.
Oh yeah, I've heard
This
that.
is it. And I
Yeah.
watched that movie, The Box. Have you seen The Box?
Yeah.
That the guy give it a box with a button, and all you need to do is not to press the button. Right? Something like that. And she pressed the button, the whole thing start countdown again. Let's say like that. So she feels like, oh, this is hell. She thinks this is hell because our lives here is so much opposition, and is everything so hard and something so complicated, and everything is so suffering. We born suffering, we grew up suffering, and there's strong. So she is certain. I'm serious. It sounds kind of weird, but she's
Y'all
certain.
heard of
that
it? My
this
dad, that's what my dad thought.
is
I
hell.
agree.
My
with
dad
you.
thought our hell is right here on earth. And my dad would say, if God's a loving God, he surely won't let us burn with fire and brimstone after what we've had to go here through.
Yeah.
I'm
can-
going to ask you guys something.
lot of
not
people-
enough.
That's fun,
Okay.
Mom. Hopefully one day my channel get up there. I was almost at 2K and I lost it. Now I'm almost creeping
them
up at
shorts, honey.
150.
My advice, if anybody asks, which I don't got good advice about nothing in life, but I'm telling you what got me up there was doing shorts. What you laughing at, Heather?
Yeah,
That
shorts.
should be my new line.
I got
I'm not gonna
250.
if he walks out.
You know
I
what? If
got
I was born, I was just
250.
going to tell you, all of you, if I was born and if I look good as Leonardo DiCaprio or any of them guys or Johnny Depp, I would be up to 1 million
Well,
subscribers right now
look,
if I look
say
like
nothing.
Tom Cruise.
Look, say
Okay,
nothing, darling.
That's
It's your
an unfair
personality.
statement to yourself. First of all,
Kenneth, you're beautiful.
Leonardo
beautiful.
DiCaprio was like us, literally
Mm.
like us, had to work 8 to 5 or 8 to 8 or struggle and have to do everything. You think he would look good? As is, he's pushing the limit. I'm saying looking good.
And everybody is beautiful in their own way, and you got a
It's
beautiful.
just some people, I was looking in the mirror
I
today.
had one
And I was kind
person.
of harsh to myself. I was very harsh to myself because I had a
I'm on
flare.
Nani's panel.
Yes.
She's talking. My girlfriend's
Uh,
talking.
I,
Go ahead,
I'm
Jane.
sorry.
Jane, honey.
I was looking in the mirror today or yesterday. I don't even know, the days blur when you have a flare.
Yeah.
And
Got it.
the last lupus RA and thing, I don't know, everything turned red, and now I'm not sure if it's the medication. It started looking dark. So I was like, all the medications I take make me gain weight. I don't go outside, so I'm vitamin D deficiency deficient. So it's like, great. Now I'm old, short, fat, and then I look like a
No,
cow
you're
with
not.
spots.
Look at me. You
No,
know what?
like it's just
Well, you
it's
know,
just
but
things that come to your mind, because it's sometimes to go through the
you got to
process
have that
of
self-love.
life.
You know, you got to
I know,
have that
but
self-love.
sometimes things hit, but you cannot.
Hi, Arnie,
be-
again.
So,
Arnie's able to. We'll try to,
Arnie,
I
I'm
want
gonna
everybody
barf
to love.
and gonna be your fault. I'm just gonna say that, Arnie. I'm not sure. He moves so much that it got me. But what I was about to ask you guys. So I was going through this flare for the last 2 weeks, and I have a friend there with
Yeah, I'm
all
gonna
the
shut
love
down
in
the
her heart.
computer.
She talks to me about optometry. Optometry? Have you heard of optometry? Am I
I've
saying
heard
right?
of a balming. Now,
It's
Heather's a good one to
optometry.
do down on yourself. Heather is a
I
good person.
never heard of optometry before, but it's basically a cleansing. Let's say like that, because in her
What?
mind, it's like a cleansing, a spiritual cleansing to
Well, Heather's got the answer.
Mom, I just
alleviate
want to tell you
the
one thing
physical
fast.
suffering, right?
I just want to say one thing fast. Just one lady, when I was at at the gas station, she asked me. She looked at me, and I didn't say nothing. She said, "I saw you. Didn't you play in an action movie?" And I said, "Well, if you call YouTube action."
Yeah, it is action. Well, here's the thing I'll say about
Like, oh,
myself.
that's how I know you.
I when I start feeling ugly and down on myself, which is not very often. Now, you guys won't believe this probably, but I'm 300 pounds and I'm 60 years old. And here's what it's not I don't ever look at myself and say, you're beautiful, you're ugly, you're whatever. Here's what I say. I think you're awesome because you're alive. Like if I'm doing self-talk, I've been through a lot. We've all been through a lot. I'm glad I'm here. I don't ever get down about my appearance because this is what I look like. I can't, and this is going to sound conceited or something. I don't know how anybody will take it, but I love myself. And Heather knows what I'm talking about. I love myself because I couldn't love anybody else if I didn't love myself. And a lot of people don't love themselves. And that's where the mean, hateful people, like, for example, YouTube, where they come from and talk to us like, say terrible things. I have to delete when I put up those, I have lupus and I have the spotty skin and it's just really bad because I get the mylar rash, oh, well, that's me. And I says, what is it? They say, I have lupus, but it doesn't have me or whatever. I deal with it. I deal with the pain. We all deal with it, but love yourself. I love you too, brother. My brother.
Hey, Mama, you know what else?
Don't get down on yourself.
You know how people say you have to get big on YouTube to be famous? I think that's a bunch of crock.
We're all famous with each other. We're all famous.
No, I mean, they say you got to be a big star YouTuber.
Oh, no.
I mean, then how is there people that heard of me if I'm not something?
That's right.
You
know,
know,
you
we
ever
don't
heard of
need to
Kentucky
be
Fan?
Give it to
Yeah,
us,
I've
Heather.
heard of that name.
Let's listen to Heather for a minute.
We don't need to
When
be
you
like
become-
those huge channels.
When you become too big on YouTube, and like say these people, they have 10 million subscribers, let's say like that, you lose people lose they cannot relate to that person anymore.
Reality, yeah. Let's listen to Heather for a while because she's got some of the most beautiful, awesome stuff here. Give us.
That's what I was asking her about optometry.
Yeah, come on, Heather.
What she thinks about it.
what I think our higher intelligence, our soul, whatever you want to call the spirit that's inside of you, as we do think that we are in hell right now. Okay, I
Right.
really loved that she said that, because I totally agree. And when we leave this body, the spirit's in heaven, what we would call heaven, a state of bliss, a state of freedom, and that means everyone goes
That's
to
why I
heaven.
can't wait, because I was going to tell you, I had experiences, but people think I'm stupid. But
You know what? They're
when I
stupid.
was
You know what?
young,
If they tell, that's what upsets me. Kenneth gets bombarded with the cruelest, meanest people. You know what, Kenneth?
Don't listen to those people.
Don't
They
listen
don't
to those
even like
people. They're
themselves.
jealous because they are not you, and they know everybody loves you.
No.
no,
Those
and a lot of people come after me. You know how they do it on the big stars. They usually come after trolls. People come after me
Okay,
on
Mark,
my
love you
channel.
guys.
One time I had 4K views, and guess what? It all went down to 1K.
Love you, Mark and Annette, honey. Thank you for coming, my sweetie pies. That's some good people right there from Australia,
That's
Mark
pretty
and Annette.
cool.
Kenneth, people are jealous. You know what?
Yeah,
When
and
I was a little girl,
those people don't like themselves. Period.
they don't
That's
like
really what it comes
exactly.
down to. And so
Exactly.
we really cannot take anything they say, take it with a grain of salt, and just block their ass.
Yep.
That's
Mom,
it.
there's something I was going to tell y'all too. I had a dream. Well, my mom actually, she came back and she told me, she was talking to me. She said, "Well, I was the stairs taking, my brother. They tore because Deborah,
That's right.
she stepped on the step going up the steps, and there's a nail that was hanging, and God saved her. And what happened,
Right,
we
yeah.
lived in a trailer, and electricity and everything went down, and the floors were falling. That was God right there. And when I was talking to my mom, I got on there and I asked, I said, "Mom, is heaven pretty?" She put her hand like like that and made like a open, like a tunnel opening, and it was the most breathtaking you could imagine.
Exactly. You know what? I feel jealousy. That word. Let me tell you about that word. When I was a little girl, I asked my dad one day, "What's jealous mean? What's jealous mean?" He said, "Well," he said, "if you ever wished, like me and my sister, we were so close in age, we'd fight over things." He said, like when your sister gets something and you want it so bad that you might act and be mean to her, or she might be mean to you. That's kind of, he's trying to explain it to a child, like a child would know. Here's the thing about jealousy for me. I am not going to be jealous of nobody. I mean, even if when I were younger, my husband would look at another woman, I can see that she was beautiful. And why wouldn't he look? Here's the thing. I'm not going to be jealous. I'm not going to wish I was someone else, because even if I could be somebody else, why would I want to be anybody but myself?
Mm-hmm.
If somebody is fortunate enough to have more than I have, or to have, like Diana is absolutely gorgeous. You guys are all gorgeous, but I'm not going to be jealous of you because I am me. I am what my Jackie. Oh my God, bless my britches. My girl is here. Jackie, can you come up and bless me with your presence?
Mom, I was going to tell you.
Never be jealous, and you can tell the jealous people will be mean to you.
Yep.
You're jealous.
I was going to tell you, Mom, I had a lot of pizzas sent to my home, like the famous people do. The big stars, and they had they sent me pizza Chinese, which I didn't like. I had to call every pizza joint and tell them not to, unless they hear my name, not to deliver it. And they said yes, sir. And also when I was on the talking on Messenger, I had my you know how my logo looks like this when I had it off.
Yep.
And I turned it on. And this one guy that was talking, and I never talked to before, he said, "Hey, I know you."
And yet I'm glad that you have that avatar, because you are Super Ken. You know what? I hate people. I shouldn't say hate. I don't hate it. I don't hate people. I hate the way they act. And Heather, but I want Heather to get in here. Heather, take the show. Because I want you to. Because I want you to.
I'm not going to stay that much longer, though, Noni.
I know.
Do
Well,
my
give us
yoga
what you got while you got it.
I don't even know what kind of tree was she talking about. What were you just talking about? A plant? Do you say a palmetto?
No, my friend, because 2 weeks
Okay,
ago,
Jackie, I love your girlfriend.
I fell down and
Just texted
I
me.
got hurt and created a lot of I suffer from five progressive chronic illness, and it created a mega flare. So I was in a lot of pain and suffering, and there's nobody that's gonna feel happy, and there is no positivity when you're in a lot of pain. So she
Right.
talks to me about a palmetry. Let me see how you spell. It's about cleaning the chakras. Let me see how to spell.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if you ever heard of is APOMETRY.
Aromatherapy.
Not aromatherapy, but it's like
APO?
APOMTRY. It's kind of like
Kitty, that's your kitty back.
word ritual. It's like a ritual
Aromatry.
to
Okay.
clean because she thinks that's what she believes. But I was wondering if anybody ever heard of that before.
Apometry. Okay, I haven't heard of that, but I do actually do a lot of studies on the power of our mind.
Love you, brother.
Have you ever seen? I'm gonna look into that. So thank you for sharing that because it does. This looks like healing and
She says
alignment
basically
with,
the chakras, right?
Mhm.
She said the chakras, and by what she mentioned, it's like different, like we are beings of different dimensions. Let's say like that. So there's the physical dimension that is this falling apart. Then there is your spiritual, and then there is I do not know. She was kind of explained, but she explained in Portuguese, and she does that, and it was kind of so weird. And I had my opinion and my question to you was, when somebody comes with you can feel the love that person has for you and offer something that you don't know about it, you're not certain of it, and you say, what is the best thing to do? It's like you say yes and no, because to me, if you're gonna do
Whoops.
anything,
Sorry.
I'm not even
Sorry.
I'm looking up, so I
Love you, Arn.
So I didn't say yay or nay. I just thought I'm gonna think about it because I never heard of. Then I thought it was kind of interesting. Basically, I think it's kind of like doing a spring clean in every chakras. I think. I thought it was very
Yeah.
interesting, and I thought maybe you know anything about it.
I haven't actually heard that term, so I'm actually really glad you just said that. I do have some books that relate to the chakras. This one's actually called Why People Don't Heal and How They Can. And it talks a lot about the power of our thoughts and our beliefs and speaking mantras of healing upon ourselves, not sickness. Because we can, like the word abracadabra actually means I create as I speak.
Right.
That means we're speaking things into existence.
Yeah.
So like when we're telling ourselves we're healed, then we're speaking that and we're believing it. And like some of our own beliefs can keep us sick. Literally, they can manifest dis-ease in our body. And like me, I am in the process of healing some really traumatic grief and trauma from abuse. And so I'm literally reprogramming my own mind from abusive people speaking their nasty words upon me that I have to literally they're casting spells is what they're doing with their words. And so if we can trick our brain into saying I am beautiful and speaking positive affirmations and mantras and things like that, I am beautiful. And when you first go to the mirror, if you've been told you're ugly and you're worthless and you're never going to amount to anything and you're stupid and all those things, it will feel funny when you first go to the mirror. I had to do that in a treatment center. Write down 5 I am statements every morning and give them to my counselor. And then I started saying them in the mirror. And now I would say, I am worthy. I am worthy. And it sounded funny at first, but once you keep saying it, you start believing it. And you say it with more conviction. And you say, I am worthy. Like, oh my God, I had a revelation. I am actually worthy. I do matter. And so those are a lot of affirmations that are, I've just shared her playlist over on my community tab of Lady Spellbreakers page. Because she has a channel. Carolyn Mace is a energy doctor, healer that studies the archetypes. And she's going over them actually. And their beliefs we hold on to. So that is what creates energetic blockages. Thoughts create energetic blockages and manifest physical pain and disease in our body.
Right.
You know, I was saying about like I looked in the mirror and I saw that, but I have three little for me, 3 little peaks covering the ear, covering the eyes, covering the mouth. Because I think when we are down, we are so mean to ourselves. Good grief. So I say, I'm not going to look my flaws. I'm not going to hear any crap I say. And I'm going to try not to say anything.
Well,
because it's really hard. It's really hard. I usually try to be not optimistic. I'm not an optimistic person per se. And I am a person that calculates. And my friend and the other, I was in another live stream that was in Portuguese. And of course, I have a friend that read cards, the other do a palmetry, the other do this and that. And then there is Jane that don't do anything, but they call me, so here I am. But I usually am very more bubbly. And what happened 3 weeks ago was not just the fall. It was not just the fall. It was a whole bunch of things. It was kind of very hard when somebody told me, your voice makes me want to jump off a bridge.
You know what? I'm sorry you feel that way. You say, I'm sorry you feel that way.
It was like when I go to, let's say, I'm going to use Noni as an example. When I go to Noni's live and I see you on the panel, I'm going to hit my head so hard on the wall until it breaks. I hate your voice.
Well,
it was not even a slap in the face. It was kind of a punch. And the weird thing, because I was in a good mood. You know, I had been working hard.
You have a beautiful Brazilian, beautiful accent. My God, I would be.
My accent is not even Brazilian. My accent is because of a stroke.
Really? You know what? That they say that happens.
Parts of my tongue doesn't work. That's why I feel like I'm not sure if you ever heard. If you put a Brazilian near me, we are not gonna sound alike. My accent. I went to accent reduction. And I did 4 years of accent reduction. I used to work in court as an interpreter. I used to work in hospital. You know, it was, a lot of people, you know, when you show yourself in the panel on your channel or whatever, I'm going to say some people think it's okay to just say whatever they want. Like they said to that, what was the name of the guy that was here?
They
can say whatever. Because I'm not sure, because I'm gonna say it's like a pixel. I can say whatever.
That's
But
right.
people don't think that behind the screen there is a real person with feelings.
Yeah.
And
I
then
got
maybe and that maybe I came up because I need some friends. I needed people that understand something, either if it is crochet, either if it is just to talk. And people, I'm s- for the last 2 years, I get on YouTube when people open their mouths to talk to me, is barbed wires and blades. There's
You know
there's
what?
very few kind word, and then people come to me and says, "You gotta have a thick skin," and I tell people, I don't want to have a thick skin. The world is full of people with thick skin, and it's no good,
Kenneth's in
right?
trouble. Kenneth, what you in trouble for?
So
You know what? You know what, Jane? People,
I
if
feel
I've learned,
like
if I've learned anything in my, I'm sorry to interrupt you, sweetie. If I've learned anything in my 60 years, now it's that people, I don't even know. My husband with his mental illness, yes, I know he has mental illness. But sometimes I think, and I would not dare say that this if he was here, but sometimes I think he uses that as a crutch. Well, you know, I'm bipolar and I have paranoid schizophrenia. I've been diagnosed by a doctor that I can say anything I want, and then he'll act like he doesn't remember it the next day. Now, that's the problem I have with him. But it's like the old thing: sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Okay?
Words will break my heart.
Yeah. But I have got, when I put out those videos that I put out, I get some of the most terrible comments. They don't bother me because you know what? I love myself. I'm not going to let nobody bring me down. They say some of the awfulest thing, but I delete them for you guys in case you guys see them, because I don't want people to be put back, comment to that person. Not that anybody would, to say, well, you don't know, Noni, shouldn't say that. But I delete them. But the thing is, I just don't know. I've said nasty things to my husband before a lot, because I'm like, when I'm in my element of whatever I'm doing, don't bother me. Like, don't talk to me in the morning until I drink my coffee.
Right.
you're one of them. You're one of them.
People say
Hey,
the meanest things to people.
Can
I'll
I
never
tell her I put that before it disappears? Jane, I put that
Yes.
playlist for that book, Why People Don't Heal and How They Can. If you can open your chat or see it, it's right
saw
there
it.
in the chat, and that's the playlist from my channel. I read the book live, and you can save it for later and listen to it. I did it in 2019, so you probably missed it, Noni, if you ever want to go back and listen to it.
Yeah, I will. You know what?
it's always
Amazing
good to
good
listen.
info in there.
It's always good to listen. I'm not sure if I can say Noni knows, but people label me as whatever, but I'm very open to anything that
I'm
will
an
make you a better person, a kind person, that will help each other. I'm very open to that. I'm not stuck on a label of religion. So yeah, I'll take a look. I'll
Yeah,
listen.
I just wanted, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Noni. I just
You
did.
did.
I wanted to tell her before that.
You did. Go feel free to interrupt me anytime, because sometimes I talk circles around myself. But you know what?
I'm like that too.
I'm thinking so much at the state when I'm trying to put it to words. But I forgot what else I was going to say.
See why I talk a lot, because I'm the same way.
Got so much that you want
I
to say.
try. Yeah, after my stroke, I got what is it called? The DOT ADD, ADHA. It's not a lot of letters there.
It's almost like a brain trauma, honey. Like I'm literally studying what trauma.
So it's a cognitive issue.
Yes.
Right.
So
I
sometimes
am.
my mouth is trying to keep up before I forget what I thought.
I am.
Plus I have that anxiety. And the more I talk, the more I tell myself, shut up, shut up, shut up. And, and it was kind of weird that people blocked me, that people banned me from their channel.
I got 5 people on YouTube. I can't say I hate them, because I don't want to hate. I don't hate nobody.
Hate's
But
too
they're
heavy.
so silly. These people are so silly. And this one person I had known for quite a while, and I was like losing my patience every time this person came on my panel. I was getting a little bit more, losing patience because this person wasn't kind to people on my panel. I'm not going to name any names.
Oh.
And I just thought, one of these days, I'm going to block this
You're gonna
person.
blow.
This person said what they said about me to me, which didn't bother me. But when they said something about my son and my husband, yeah, I talk about my husband sometimes. It makes me so mad, and that's when I'm letting myself go on. And I call that my immaturity. When I talk bad about my husband, yes, I've talked pretty brutal about him from time to time. That's because I'm angry with him. But I can say anything about my husband, but no
You
one
live
else.
with him.
I
You
live
live
with him.
every day.
I can tell you guys how when I'm mad at him, how bad he is, whatever. But nobody else can say a word about him. Now that doesn't sound
What
right,
I
but
hear
else,
when you say anything about your husband, I hear a wife.
Yeah.
That lives with a guy,
But when you got-
24/7. It's
but when you got
different. It's
somebody saying, that you're talking to him on the telephone, and your husband walks in the room, and my husband is, he brings everything. I mean, he comes. That's his personality, plus the bipolar and stuff like that. Don't help it. Oh no, not Mike Holland. Where are they? I will sort them out. Tom's in his room. My husband's in the psych ward.
but
But nobody can
when
talk
you live
about
with
it.
somebody,
Does it make sense?
it can be, yeah, when you live with somebody, it can be hard to deal with that person. And sometimes
Becky,
you
I
joke
didn't
out
try.
loud, but doesn't mean that I have the right to. There is an unspoken, unwritten rule that you don't talk about anybody else's partner, family, or anything like that.
Right.
You can say whatever about your husband, but I cannot. The
Well, this
same way,
person,
and vice versa.
what this person did is my husband was outside and he was trying to cut down these trees. Well, my husband angers very easily, and he came in and he wasn't griping at me. He was griping about the tree. That effing blanket tree. I'm going and I'm on the phone with this person, and this person said, "Shut your effing mouth, or I'm going to come down there and I'll kick your." Now this person is saying this on the phone. Yeah. And just kept on and kept on and kept on. And I said, this is the end of this conversation. And this, you got to be blocked. You've got to be blocked. That was the icing on the cake. And
Seal the deal.
And I sealed the deal, and I haven't felt bad about it. I haven't. It was almost like I was just waiting for that icing to be spread on that cake, that one last thing, because I was wanting to get rid of that person.
You're
for a
like,
while.
it's now, no me.
It's
not
never,
it is
never,
not.
because that person was hurtful to people on my panel, and people stopped coming. And I'm telling you, I don't anger easily.
There was somebody that was extremely mean to me on your panel, and now I just brush it off. And
yeah, that
it's
person.
because it's not you. You were not being mean to me on the panel.
And I try to sit here, and I don't like, now I've learned I've got to stop people before they start hurting. And because of that situation, I have to stop people. So now on my panels, if somebody tries to say something to somebody, they will be stopped. They will be stopped because I have this thing. My mother always said to me, if you don't be kind to people, you got to be kind. And I sit here sometimes and I get down on the fact that why in the heck can't people be nice? Now I'll joke around with my friends and say stuff, but why in the heck? Why would people want to hurt people? I don't get it. And I've hurt people before too.
Saying the truth remind me, because it's by nature. Sometimes people do that by their nature.
Yeah, it's
or
all
whatever,
nature.
their habits.
I just can't
Miss
understand.
Hood said that she was
I'm a lover.
doing
I'm a lover, not a
Brazilian
fighter.
jiu-jitsu.
What?
Were you that was doing Brazilian? It's called capoeira. Were you the one that was doing that, taking
Who, me?
classes? Who said that when I came up?
Oh,
I
Was it you?
did take a Brazilian jiu-jitsu class and I
oh,
got a throat injury.
yeah.
It was not a good experience. I'm never gonna do that one again. That
Well,
girl
I never
choked me out
done
with the
it.
No, I wish you. Oh,
suit.
you're North at work. She can't come up.
Well,
With,
you know, I have the instrument, the musical instrument. It's actually called capoeira.
uh-huh.
And I have a berimbau here. I'm from Brazil. That is the hardest thing you know. I can't imagine you're just never done
That's
it and just
super
mingle
cool.
there.
Well, is there any
It
medical
is
people
cool to
in here?
watch.
Because I got a medical question. Jane, maybe you can answer this. I'm sorry to interrupt you, sweetheart.
Lordy,
But it now hit me. I haven't had hot flashes for months. In fact, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt? I shouldn't
No,
interrupt you.
you're good.
what was the question?
I haven't had hot flashes for months. Now, let me ask you this. Okay, I haven't had it for months and months. I mean, I didn't stop my period. Now, Arnie's heard all of my girl stuff, so he don't want to do you. Arnie don't mind. We can talk about anything with Arnie. Arnie is just awesome. But anyway, I stopped having my period at 57. And when the doctor told me you're done with that, I didn't have, in fact, just chills all the time. Okay, now 2 weeks ago, I had a cortisone shot in my knee and in my elbow. So could that be giving me the hot flashes? Because I know
Yeah.
I'm flushed the next day. I'm not
I
hungry.
don't know. You
I've been-
know
Yeah.
though, I was just listening to Dr. Gabor Mate about how when we live our life with so much adrenaline in our lives, we might later need cortisone shots, because our body is in turn
Can't keep up.
attacking itself.
Well, I
in a
got
way.
it.
So
I have a-
that might be because those are still all adrenaline hormones.
Well, I have
No.
I have a partial knee replacement. I got
Well, and also
Still-
cortisone lower your autoimmune that you and I
Well, not
already don't have.
prednisone. Cortisone is for itch.
Yeah.
Did I say cortisone? I meant prednisone.
A prednisone.
Yeah. Now I know
Steroid.
that because of lupus, I've had them off and on my whole for years since I was 15 years old. But usually the pills, I can't take the pills. They make me absolutely freak out.
There's
panic
right here, steroid shots.
I go like
can give
the
you hot
Incredible
flashes.
Hulk. Smash.
It does
I
say
don't
that.
like
I'm
the
gonna
Hulk.
agree, but I am like every once in a while, ever since I got that shot, it has to be that shot. I will.
It
Yes.
does say it right here on Google.
Oh, it does say
Go
it.
Ask Google. It says
You know,
corticosteroid side effects may cause temporary weight gain, water retention, flushing,
Is it
hot
cortisone
flashes,
or
mood
prednisone I had? Jackie, yeah, Jack is okay. Jackie says I have had 2 cortisone shots in my. Am I getting cortisone or prednisone? I don't know what it is. I have had 2 cortisone shots in my left foot and 1 in my
Yeah.
right foot. So is that what's making me get hot?
yeah.
Yes,
And I'm-
it
Yeah.
says prednisone too.
Okay, how about
Prednisone.
thirst? Is it causing?
well,
That too.
Are
That too.
you retaining water?
Oh yeah, and I had my ankles swell up really big right after the 2 days after the shot.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
like
your
crazy thirsty.
kidneys. I honestly think I've been doing apple cider vinegar and lemon to flush out my kidneys. Do you know if you have kidney stones, you can drink apple cider vinegar and lemon and it will remove all calcification.
I do apple cider vinegar in the morning.
I cannot
2
have
hours
that.
before I take my first medication or coffee or anything, because you know
I
if you
think
take
I have,
after your medication, it'll eat that medicine up.
Yeah.
But I
I
think
think
it's
I have
gotta
an
be
allergy
injections.
to fermented things because of vinegar. Anything that is fermented, just the smell make me, choke. I cannot sauerkraut. Anything that is fermented.
God. I will eat
Yeah.
sauerkraut all day long.
Do you know your blood
I
type?
know, but
That
I
really
wonder if
is
it is
important.
an allergy. It's like there is something that it just like
I have
just the smell.
I am
It's so
positive.
strong
I
to
love
me that I choke. But I just want to let you know. So I'm not sure if it is tomorrow or next Thursday
Look, that's my
because Jane is her hand. Um, I have a series of doctors that are gonna come to my panel.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
because it was like a big, like, I'm using this finger to my haters that said I have nothing good to say.
Haters
That
want
I'm
to hate.
just,
You know what? Haters want to
I
hate. We can't
say,
do much.
they make me feel
Wow.
so minuscule, and they make me feel so bad. And I was like, because I'm physically ill, and I was like, you know what? I am chronically Jane. Shut
Well,
up. Now
don't
hear
be
me
afraid.
roar. And then I
And
was
that's
like,
what you
I
tell
don't.
everybody in your about page. That's what your channel's about. So people need to shut up and leave you alone.
And then I said, and
I'm gonna
I
put that
tried to conform. I tried to just talk about crochet. I tried to do what they do, but I wasn't being true to myself because I wanted to spread awareness to
right.
people. Because I think the reason that people label or misjudge others is because they don't understand. For instance, I had people that was like saying things to me, but they have no idea what it is to have adult ADD.
Well, people don't. Yeah, people don't understand. People like people tell. I have had people tell me, "Are you a witch?" I'm like, if when they do ask me if I'm a witch, I'm thinking, "Oh my God!" I say, "Thank you for the compliment," because I used to be in Wiccan. I used to be in Wiccan. Swear by I was a Wiccan. They are not evil witches. They do not wish
No,
harm. They do not do spells of harm. They do not. I mean,
I
it's
have
as
friends that are Wiccan. They are
God
the
as you.
most gentle souls I ever met.
Yep.
But either tomorrow at
Night, Lucas. I
1:30
love you.
Central, tomorrow 1:30 Central, or next Thursday, because the doctor gave me the time, Thursday. And I'm like, is this Thursday? Or is it next Thursday? So, um, yeah, like that. So I'm going to
Well, if
have
I
a
can stay
doctor's.
awake on it, I'm on a schedule just like a baby. I have
I have,
accidentally I didn't put myself on a schedule. It just happened. You know what I do? I get up the same time every day. Have this routine. I do the same thing every day. At 2 o'clock, I take my nap. When 2 o'clock hits, that like you've always heard about that 2 o'clock slump where everybody's exhausted at 2 o'clock. At two
you take a
o'clock,
nap?
so I go over there and okay, this is the crochet chair. This is the creative chair. That's the sleeping chair over there. Okay. 2 o'clock, I get in that chair. I'm out till 5 o'clock. Then I come and stagger in, get my glasses, come in to go on YouTube, see what's going on. I do my stuff in the morning. Then it's just like today I forced myself to go to Walmart. I hate Walmart. I mean, can't say I hate Walmart. I hate getting ready to go to Walmart. Walmart is an energy vampire. I'm telling you.
Why don't you do the self delivery? I'm gonna tell you, they screwed up so much, and then they keep giving you a $20 off here, $20 off there, $10 off here. So from the beginning of the year to now, my membership is already paid, reimbursed.
Well, I had to go to
So
Walmart. I got my YouTube money, so I had to go to Walmart and get yarn. But
yeah,
not that I need
yeah,
yarn. I
online you cannot get a lot of yarn online unless you buy a big
I love
chunk.
it, Jackie.
But yeah, it's just so I think you guys gonna be very proud of me that instead of allowing people to crush my spirit, I just said, screw you guys. I'm
Okay,
gonna be
Jackie. Good luck,
me
babe.
and I'm gonna do my thing. And I'm
Doing
gonna
your
bring doctors. And somebody told me, how in the heck a specialist come to your channel? You're nobody.
Oh, you God. You know what? I'm gonna slap
And
people.
no, and I'm gonna tell you, it's not in the comment. It's face to face, like we're talking.
You're laughing.
It's I was like, I told the person, you don't think I have feelings? Like
Right.
if we were talking offline, like let's say the live stream end and then we are talking, and then one of you guys would go and say to me, how come you get this all those specialists? Because I had a migraine specialist that used to come to my channel all the time. I said, I may not be, yeah, I am somebody. I'm important to them. And I'm important to people that love me. And I do exist, So I don't think I think it's awesome that doctors take the time And you know what
Right.
the doctor told me?
Believe
What the doctor that is coming either tomorrow, next Thursday, who knows? She said to me something that I thought was so funny. And she said, anytime you want me in your channel, she has her channel. It's
Well,
the
that's
nagging doctor.
what?
Her word
Nagging.
name is the nagging doctor. But you know, she's not that doctor that says, "Hey, Nani, you need to do that." She is doing that herself. She's not gonna tell you to do if she doesn't do it. So she wake up every day, she exercises, she eat well, she does capoeira. Can
You
you
said the
believe
nagging
it?
doctor. I got to tell you something so hilarious. That and Heritage Stitches told me. I thought it was gonna. It just reminds me of what she said, but it doesn't have really anything to do with it. What she said, but it just reminded me. My husband is, and there's nothing. Trust me, there's nothing wrong with praying. He prays all the time. Poor guy. I just feel bad for him but his problem is he doesn't have the faith. He doesn't believe anything good's going to happen to him. I think that's why it doesn't. But anyway, she said, I said, Colin, I said, what's that noise, Colin? He said, oh, God, Kim's out there having a praying attack again or a praying something or whatever. And I said, well, how did we put it? He's out there having a praying episode. And he just, I don't know what Colin. Oh, I said, he prays, he talks so much to God. I wonder if God's still listening. And so, and Heritage Stitches said, what is he, a God botherer? And I know that's terrible. God botherer, like bothering God. But it just tickled me. I shouldn't even think that's funny because it's sacrilege, but it just cracked me up. And you were saying the nagging doctor, and then I thought of God botherer. That is the funniest thing I have ever heard in my life. Tell me I'm terrible. I know I'm probably terrible, but it just was so funny to me.
I'm trying to understand your husband. So here is the question. Is he the one? So he thinks nothing good gonna come. So his prayer is, so it's like, Lord, there's a lot of crap coming my way. Please give me endurance.
He's in
psychiatric care. No, but I'm like, his prayers is to endure whatever is coming or what he's praying about, because when I used to pray, I used to be like him. I pray for endurance, for strength, because I don't think gonna be great. But somebody actually, this lady that do optometry, she said, Jane, are you a cup? Are you called half full, half empty?
Half full or half empty? Yeah.
I said, I'm the person that is wondering, is that piss? That's what I told her. And she's like, well, you're outside of the box. I said, I'm outside the box. And a lot of people don't understand me when I say I calculate. So she said her
I thought I saw something run across
her
the floor.
Her father-in-law had a stroke, had 5 stroke, now whatever, heart attack, had 5 surgeries to fix. Her husband ended up in the ER. While they were in the ER, she got, the virus, almost died. She had convulsions after convulsion. She had a stroke. Then she came out. Then her husband ended up in there. And then she said, so if you were me, because his chance to come home was very low, what would you do if you're not cup half full or half empty? And then I told her I would start looking at funeral plans to be prepared, because to me it's a calculation. I have to put things in order in case. I'm not saying that I'm hoping, I'm just saying. So she said, so what percentage? So she thought it was kind of weird the way I think. But I've met a lot of people that think like me. I don't pray for not having problems. I know they are going to come. I pray for strength, knowledge, or a way to go through. Because, gosh, if something goes easy, calm, nothing happened for a year, I'm going to think I died.
Yeah.
You know
how we have good days and we have bad days and we have better days and really great days and this and that and the other. And I have days where I'm just like, God, I'm just like, I don't know what to do with myself. I feel nervous. I have days where I'm like, today's been a good day. And I don't know if that's because my husband's still in, and it sounds terrible, but you know me, I'm as real. What you see is what you get. Same everywhere. I mean, it's nice that I'm getting a little bit of a break from him so I can collect myself. Because I mean, there's nothing worse to see somebody suffer. I mean, we
Yes.
can, where you have to see someone suffer so much that you almost want to say, God, please just give it to me. I'll take it if this person can have some freedom from suffering. Don't ever do that. Trust me, don't ever say, God, I'll take what they got just so they can be pain free and not suffer. No, no, no. I learned the hard way. Don't do that. You gotta be careful what you pray for. Whatever
Yes.
whatever you bring out of our mouth, don't bring it to fruition, or whatever that word is, bring it to reality.
And
But-
that goes to our knowledge, because we think whatever that person, we think is a little hill, but it's like the tip. We just see the tip of the iceberg. We don't see the whole problem itself, the root of the problem.
with lupus, people think when you have lupus, you're skinny, you have no hair. That's the worst case scenario. And I've been there at a younger age. But mine had been in remission for 40 years. I didn't even think about lupus when I was 15. It was horrible. It was a very horrible thing. Okay, it wasn't 40 years. It was about 25, 30 years. I don't know. I didn't have any problems. And in 2012, my mother died. Okay, before my mother died, my aunt died a couple months before my mom. My mom died, then my mom's brother died a month later. Had a stillborn grandchild. Oh God, I don't even know what all happened. My son, all kinds of things happened. I got shingles, had shingles right in the middle of all this, but I'm handling it. It's like I'm just so overwhelmed. It's like almost like I was in a state of euphoria. Does that make sense? Heather, shed some light on this. I was so attacked by deaths and losing a grandbaby. I was just like, I felt nothing. I was in pain. It's just like
You
you
disassociated from the problem.
Yeah,
Your body didn't even
disassociation.
have a chance to digest all of those emotions.
Yeah, I
and
couldn't.
trauma.
Yes, yeah.
No wonder you got sick.
That's why I need Heather up here to explain to me.
And you know what? Shingles. Okay, listen. Shingles is the chickenpox virus. Anybody that has ever had chickenpox has the herpes virus in their body.
Right, herpes virus. Yeah.
When we undergo stress, it lowers our immune system, and then that's when shingles will manifest or whatever later.
Yeah. It was on one right side
And
of my
in
body.
my case, in Nani's case, our autoimmune suppressant. Oh, where's our autoimmune? Non-existent already. So
Yeah.
And not only did I have a breakout of shingles, I get up, go in to brush my teeth one morning, my face was burning like fire, and I didn't even think about it.
I
'cause
never
it's been
had
in
the
remission.
face.
You never had the
mylar
mylar rash?
thing. I never done it till
my
last week.
blood
I was
cancer
like, I don't like
horrible.
it. I took it, so I went to the mirror and said, I don't like this. It wasn't as red, but I'm like, I'm not enjoying this. This is a new thing. This is a
Well, see, it had been
curveball.
so long. It had been so long since I had a flare up all these years. It's like it was in remission. And lupus can go into remission like cancer, And so I had this shingles. My son came home, and with his girlfriend, she had 3 kids. They all came home, but I'm handling them. I'm handling everything. I'm not even a bit nervous. I'm feeding everybody. I'm cooking meals. I'm cleaning. And we live in a little 16 by 80 mobile home. I'm dealing with it great. Get up and I walk in the back. Well, for the day before I saw my face, I had the aches and every joint was hurting. And I'm thinking it's just the shingles, Go in there and I look in the mirror, and there it is, right across my face, and my lips are all swollen. And I went, you got to be blankety flippity floppity dippity doo. In not so many words or more, I've got a mylar rash. Don't tell me I'm having a lupus flare up for the first time in 30 years or whatever.
I thought the starting to red, but that thing is very painful.
Yeah, it burns. It's like I
It
thought
feels
it was.
like somebody pour acid in your face.
Yeah, I thought it was just the shingles, maybe, because it was just like it's like hard, and it's like little bitty pinpoint spots where shingles are little things all over your body, but they're kind of not. They're not real close together. In case of course, mine wasn't. So I thought that's all that's going on. Now I'm getting hot in the face just thinking about it. So I end up passing out on them one day when I was cooking spaghetti and meatballs. I'll never forget it, to feed all these people, 3 kids, 4 adults, and I'm sitting there and I told my daughter-in-law, I said, I don't feel very good. She said, Mom, sit down. I told you were doing something. She was just wonderful. She would that's not who he has now, but he don't have anybody now. But anyway, she was just so good about cleaning. I mean, my house was always immaculate when she was here. And she said, sit down. I told you were doing too. Plus, I was working full time. Okay. So she said, sit down. And I said, I don't feel very good. And she said, are you going to have a seizure? And I said, I don't know what I'm going to have. Well, next thing I know, I wake up in ICU.
Wow.
And the doctor said, I don't know what. My husband was there and both of my sons and my daughter-in-law. And he said, I don't know what. And I was able to listen to the doctor talking to all of them. And he said, I don't know what is going on at your house. But he said, can you kind of shed a light on it? Because she's I was in some kind of shock too, they said. And they said, can you tell me a little bit of what's going on? And so there goes my husband. Well, the kids had to come home for a while. And she's been, she works. Her mom died. And I lost my job. And we lost one of our grandbaby. We lost our grandbaby stillbirth, one of our grandchildren. And it was just like, so they tell the doctor all this. And he goes, holy crap. He said, this poor woman is stressed too. And I didn't think I was. And I still don't think I was. But the doctor told him, she's so stressed out. She can't, if anything else happened, she'll probably, I'm glad you got her here because she could have died. I didn't think I was stressed out. And like I said, I still don't. But I guess
Your
my
body was attacking
my body
itself.
my body had all it could take, even though my mind was fine, because I kept saying, you can do this. You have a little aches and pains. But when I saw that mylar rash, so tell me what's going on.
And do you know okay, here's a really important question. And this is something everyone should know if you don't know what your blood type is. Because type A blood has extra cortisol in them naturally. I am a type A. You're
What's it say?
Maybe.
Mine's O positive.
Okay. Well,
Mine's I think A
has a very sensitive digestive system, and I'm a type A. And so reducing stress is important for everyone because your body will attack itself. I actually just put in another book that I just finished in the whatever comments, and it's called The Body Keeps the Score. So if you didn't see that one, this is absolutely about healing trauma. When something traumatic happens to our body,
there goes one that flashes again.
It can literally attack itself. That must be the
well, yeah.
shock.
But do you know? Do you have at your disposal? I know the things about different blood types and but isn't O positive the one that can give blood to anybody? Is that have I got that right?
Yes. You can give it to everybody, but you can only receive from another O.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, okay.
And negative blood types cannot take. I'm an A negative. My mom is an O negative. My sister is an O negative, and my nephew is an O negative. We cannot receive blood from any positive people.
Universal donor.
Yes.
Okay.
It'll literally.
Yeah, you gotta be
body
O,
will
but you gotta do
attack
the
it.
same negative. Or if you're O positive, you gotta receive from O positive. Or if you're O negative, from negative. I am an AB positive. I don't know if my.
Now my dad was
nothing
O
rare.
positive. My dad was O positive. One of my oldest brother, when he was 17, he had to have his tonsils out, and they nicked a vein or blood vessel or something, so he started bleeding to death. So we all had to be tested to see who could give blood. See there, I'm having one of them flashes again. I feel like I'm in my 50s. But anyway,
I would say
But
my
anyway,
30s. That's when I got hot flashes.
yeah, I started at 32. But
No, I had a
anyway,
hysterectomy, so that's why I
no.
have full blasting.
Okay, the RH will react to O negative is safe. Oh, when I had Colin, here comes a nurse, and she goes, Mrs. Lewis, you and your baby is RH factor 2. And I said, wait a minute, what are you talking about? She said, you're RH factor and you gave it to your child. I said, I am not R, do not have R. No, you guys better go back. They almost gave us both an injection. I'm glad I spoke up, and my baby, we would have died. They had us mixed up with another mother and her infant. And my husband said, we're suing that hospital. Well, I said, just shut up. I said, we're not suing nobody. Don't want to sue nobody. They didn't get the shot to me, and they didn't give it to my son, but they had us mixed up with another mother and a newborn. And if I wouldn't have said something and asked that nurse what she was going to do, yeah, they could have killed us.
Yeah.
And now people complain because when you go to maternity, ward, how hard it is for you to go see the baby, the bracelet. It's because of those things happening in the past. So people are trying to avoid those things. But I have a crazy question for you too. Ready?
Yes.
I'm okay to, I'm not going to say all the curveballs that life threw at me, the obstacles. I wake up already calculating what am I going to do and how I'm going to do depending how I feel. But you want to see something that just combobulate me to the max when I wake up and I have
blow on me, Heather.
zero pain.
Yeah.
I have zero pain. I remember I had 5 days about 7 years ago. It was long ago. 7 years ago, I had zero pain for 5 days. And the first day, I was like, okay, where is it? Because they're going to come and hit me hard. So I used to talk to my dog a lot. So I said, okay, maybe not today, but I'm going to take you to the dog park tomorrow if there's no pain. And then the next day I was like, okay, what is going on? So the day, I call it that time when the moon, the stars, the planets, everything align and you have no pain whatsoever, that thing just combobulate me, One,
I have
because
no pain from those steroid shot, but I'm sure burning up.
Pay attention
I'm
to what you
serious.
eat. And now, if sugar causes inflammation.
Oh, yes.
And
Yes.
one other thing I
That
do want to tell you
is registered.
is the vagus nerve. Okay, if we have vagus nerve damage, I actually have what's called vascovagal syncope, which means I faint.
Good Lord. How you say that again?
Vascovagal syncope. It means fainting.
Bless you.
But my,
Thank
you. My vagus nerve, which is one of our cranial nerves that goes from the brain stem to our digestive system. So if you have a bad gag reflex, she was saying that anything fermented she can't do, right? Think about these things. The vagus nerve goes from our brain to our stomach. It goes into our kidneys. It talks a lot about that in this book. And then now
it's kind of funny because I thought the vagus nerve was around here because I did a lot of treatment over here for the nerve.
It is in the throat, but it goes all the way to the stomach. It ends in the stomach.
Do you want to know about mine? Go ahead, Heather.
It could be
so that's why the treatment was over
have
here.
Any type of it could be any type of injury. If we have drugs, pharmaceuticals, and viruses can irritate and damage the vagus nerve. I can reshare it over on my community tab because I already shared it, and I'm actually getting an abundance of people that have vagus nerve damage because of my hashtags I use. And they're saying, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I've been talking to my doctor about this. And so there's different links there. I'll go find it and I'll reshare it so it bumps it back to the top.
Do you know that I am so thankful that I don't have a bad gag reflux. I brush my tonsils with my toothbrush. And my kids used to say, Mom, can you brush your tonsils with your toothbrush? I can all the way down my throat. I'm just like, because I don't know why. Now there are some smells that I want to, like when my puppy, because we put a pad down at night because once I go to sleep, I ain't getting up and letting no dogs out. So
What
we have
kind
right
of
here.
sorcery is that?
What?
Brush my tonsils. I brush my tonsils. Are you out of your mind?
Yeah,
I have a very now, people. This is the name of the
brush
thing.
my throat way back there to get those little stinky.
You
have
know
to
that
spit up
thing
your-
that keep hanging in the back of your throat, the
The
dangling
dangler?
thing in the back of
That's
your
the
throat.
dangler.
It's called uvula. I have a very
Nora.
sensitive uvula. I choke very easily. So my doctor the dentist gave me I thought
Oh,
a
right,
mouth
brother.
guard at night. All I used to do
Grit your
is to
teeth.
choke with it. The mouth guard for
I
when
choke.
you
Look
right.
what Nora said. How does a
I
lesbian
choke. Yeah, is the
Nora,
uvula.
you're so funny.
And I had a friend that was dominatrix, and she said, "Why are you talking about your privates?" I said, "I'm talking about the uvula,
Uvula.
the dingling thing."
Exactly. That Nora, look at her. How does a lesbian test her reflex? Well, you're gonna have to stick a toothbrush down your throat, Nora.
Good Lord.
Nora, use a chicken leg.
Usually people brush like this. This is not
Oh,
me.
I will. Well, I gotta have a recording of Heather's laugh because it's the cutest thing,
Gosh, it's for you need a little thing on your glasses, going back and forth. It's foaming.
I'm steaming them up. My mom said, "Oh my God," my mom she had back surgery, and they used to put every 3 days we'd put a fentanyl patch, fentanyl, the real thing, a patch on her, and she'd get so goofy when we'd put that patch on. Well, one day she said to my son, my oldest son had uvulitis. It's an actual thing where the uvula swells up in the back of your throat, and it was sickness.
Lord have mercy.
Well, anyway, we're sitting there. She goes, "What's wrong with Adam?" And I said, "Well, he has uvulitis. His uvula is swollen up." She said, "He's a boy. He don't have a uvula." And she was thinking uterus.
That's what people say to me. That's what people say to me. I'm like, go learn body anatomy. So yeah, even a mouth guard for me not to grind my teeth at night made me choke all night long.
Yeah, I choke a lot. I have sometimes a swallowing issue. It depends. It depends on what time of day. Like in the morning, it takes me, even my coffee, I kind of choke on it a little bit. It's not a gag thing.
Lord have mercy.
It's when I first wake up. When I wake up, everything's got to wake up. Nora says mine hasn't been touched in years.
That's when you gotta learn self-love, Stock Explorer. You're just gonna have to learn self-love, not self-neglect. Just learn how to love yourself.
That night she was blowing up that alien. That night she was blowing up that alien at Miss Southern Bell Center. I thought I was gonna die laughing. We were all laughing at her, poor child.
That is a sign of vagus nerve damage, need difficulty swallowing.
Yeah, it is. There's certain things like I have to chew real slow. My husband and my son are always like, "God, would you hurt?" Like we go out to dinner, would you hurry up and get your food ate? And I said, I gotta chew slow, I'll choke. Now see, my father, he had, I know I'm gonna say this not wrong.
I just want to sing a lullaby for Ernie. I'm sorry.
He's so sweet. He's a good guy. Let him sleep. I was gonna.
He's just so cute.
I almost said echinacea. It's not echinacea. It's the esophagus. It's his is the flap, the hiatal hernia, the whatever. But as he was 91 when he passed away 7 years ago, and he had a swallow. He couldn't swallow. Well, my niece I have a niece that's actually a doctor. And she has a hard time, but I have to do that too. I have to eat really slow and swallow, make sure I swallow. But I thought I had Alzheimer's or Alzheimer's, whatever it's called, because they they can forget how to swallow. Because one day I forgot how to swallow. I'm sitting here
Good
and I
grief.
mean, I'm the person that can take a whole handful of pills if I want to at one time, throw them in my mouth and swallow them. I could always
can't.
swallow, but it's just
I do
like,
not know how people do that, and I don't know how people swallow a pill without water.
I can swallow without
that-
water. I take old timers. I know I have part timers.
Some people go like this. I was like, it's
I will
pills. It's
say-
not popcorn.
I can take. I take 3 pills. I do my vinegar thing. Then I make my coffee. Then of course I have to take my thyroid pill 1 hour before I eat anything. So I
You
have
know-
to take. It's basically 2 hours. Then wait. So it takes me like 2-3 hours in the morning to get my coffee and old timers. But my husband, I tell him, don't touch me. He makes the coffee. I actually had to make my own coffee this morning because he's not here. And yesterday morning too. But I can just
I was
swallow.
about to tell Stephanie before I forget. I'm gonna have a Stella block. A Stella block is a shot on the
I have a dog named
Vegas nerve. I can never say.
I gotta take one right now.
After I got COVID, and I totally lost my sense of taste and smell up to today. So I didn't know, but they give a shot on your vagus nerve, and that is a jump start on your taste buds again. And I gotta show Nani that too. I'm sorry, I'm going totally ADD. Nani,
Did you get the pretty cup? Is yours
I
the bunch-
couldn't. Yeah,
Mine's the
you know what I
one.
noticed? There
My-
we go, Jane with ADD. It's not gonna make any sense. I think messing with this calms me down.
Oh God, that feels wonderful on your hands. I got the pink one. Now this is one I got. This is a half gallon. I had the pink one. It reminds me of Epcot Center. Mine does.
Yeah,
Because of
you
the
gotta
ball.
get one of those, Stephanie. These kind of calms you
Me,
down.
Heather,
You know.
Call me Stephanie.
yeah. You gotta try this
The
one.
texture on it.
There's one. There's one that
texture
feels
on
like rubber. There's one that
Feels
feels
like-
like rubber.
Oh, super
Yeah,
And there's
kind of
cool.
feels like
one that is more
rubber.
dry.
The texture on it is so. I have the same.
Soothing. It's soothing.
Is your bottle purple or is it white? I have a bottle like that too, like Heather's.
Oh,
I got
mine's
water bottles on it.
glass.
But this one right here, almost. If your hands are
clear.
itchy.
I like the
glass.
glass. I used to have everything glass.
Oh
and
no,
then-
that's not like mine.
And
this
then
thing,
came
though,
the
It probably
problem.
looked purple because of the lights. It's
Oh, yeah, the
clear
light.
glass.
This
I
thing
like
right
the
here,
glass.
you can scratch. It's like it scratches. It makes your palms. It'll make your palms real soft and smooth too. It's like it buffs your palms.
Yeah, and but also I think
I'm gonna rub it all over
uh,
my body.
sorry.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah,
It's-
it's kind of like
It
how you
feels so
say
good.
you know like how like I have what is called that the
Chris
thing
Kimberly
that
said, "Laura, look at this."
it's kind of like yeah. If you rub it, you know, it's just
Yeah,
feels so
it's the
good.
texture.
Guys.
The texture
I'm
is
not.
so
I'm not gonna lie. I had the orange one that broke because orange
Oh,
was
you
my favorite.
broke that cup. Gosh,
I
this cup.
dropped it. I dropped the reason I used to be like her and have everything glass.
You have it.
And then since I started I had surgery, I can't. Sometimes my hand shuts and it opens and I drop everything.
Heather, look at this.
Very nice. Gotta tell you guys that
I think I
horrible.
missed it.
Because I'm rubbing the
Stop
bottle
it,
and Nora says I'm
Lord.
getting moist.
This one you find in the good old Walmart. See,
Yeah.
stain stain.
This thing cost me
Oh,
$4.99.
well,
You gotta have more water.
If it-
Lord,
and
I'm
have
not. I'm
mercy,
telling you,
no.
you don't. If you don't like to drink in plastic, that's fine. Don't drink it. Have it
I
just
have
to
got-
hold it.
I'm infatuated with water cups. This is my, I was drinking out of this makes me mad. All plastic makes me mad actually, but what are you going to do? We have this
Buy
quick trip.
glass.
Yeah, they have a place for you to put them for disposable, but this makes me upset. But I have, glass. This
I
cup
like
right
the
here.
glass.
It's
For
just
instance,
caressing.
I
It
just
makes
put
it
a.
feel so good. This
I
cup is a
don't.
stress
I put the
reliever.
same drink over here. It's always the same drink.
But Jane,
Because
isn't this
plastic
cup,
to
something
me.
about this cup so soothing to your soul? Like you can just sit and just hold it and just rub it. It's not a turn on or anything, but it like relaxes you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it kind of like
it's
I'm not sure
grounding.
about you, but
It's
like
grounding.
the palm of your hands is kind of like so delicate. You don't need to be aggressive. You would be gentle.
All those dollars
Kind
came
of
to
like it tingles in your hand. That kind of calms my mind.
massage. It's
Calms my
massage in a
mind.
cup.
Yeah,
But you just when you pick it up to drink
and
out of it,
smell
you
it.
can't keep playing with it.
Did you smell it? Guess what it smells like?
Mine smells like my hand lotion.
Lavender. Mine smell like lavender essential oil. I'm a lavender essential oil freak.
Here's what brother says. Everything is possible if you believe. Just click your heels.
The Dollar Tree doesn't have the same. It looks the same, but the material's not the same, so it does not do the same thing. Believe
And look,
me.
you can play it like if you want to be in a band, you can play.
Now, if you go to Walmart, there is two types. There is one that feels like a rubber. That's not it. You wanted the one that is
Yeah, and
just
they had
the
these at
plastic.
Christmas time. They had these at Christmas time, and I wanted the Christmas color one.
How
But
you
my son
my
said, no.
orange one, my orange one has a kind of like a ever whatever that thing that changed color. How you say?
Yeah, I saw those.
Evanescent,
Cups today. This, no, you guys, I'm telling you, if you are a person that has a touchy-feely kind of thing that likes the way things feel, and I'm one of those people that I like texture. This thing is it's just look at
Yeah,
you.
it's all over. It's all over. It's all over.
Yeah, and it reminds me of Epcot Center, but in Florida, Disney World. But the way it just feels, it will.
They have in pink, Nani. The pink is super pink, and then goes to either it's orange that go to
Tone,
pink.
though. Mine's. I'm gonna go, Colin. I'm gonna have to go in a minute.
I'm
Colin's
gonna ask you, how much did you pay for yours? When I purchased my first one was $6.
$5.97, I think.
If you're gonna buy another one, you're gonna faint. It went to $10.
Oh my God! But see,
10 or 12.
Mine ain't two-toned like yours. Mine's just pink.
I just wanted one color. I would like but it was that or pink, and I don't do
Yeah, I
pink.
didn't. This is a real pale pink. I would have liked it if it was hot pink on the bottom. But I got this for my birthday, and then today I bought this one because, like, I just filled this up just right before I came live.
I
And
like
it's
those
almost-
because
that's
it's
a
good
half
because you
gallon.
fill up with all the water you need.
Yeah,
Like
this is
a
a half
blouse.
gallon, and I drink so much water. And yeah,
People say, drink water, you're gonna lose weight. As much water as I drink, I should be a toothpick.
well, I am not peeing good, and you know me. I'll just tell you how it is. I'm not peeing good, and I think that's got to be
Hey.
from the cortisone.
Your kidneys.
Yeah, that thing will do.
Because usually I pee
Cortisol or
every hour around, or even more. I pee good, but since I've had that shot, I have not doing either one very good, and I never have a problem with either kidneys or bladder, nothing, or poopies. It's always on time. I'm on a schedule, but I'm telling you, I think it's that prednisone, or cortisone, whatever it is. But I'm
Yeah,
telling you, there's no
that
pain.
will dry you out. You
Yeah,
have to
there's
buy dates,
gotta be that.
prunes, and you gotta get 2 dates, 1 prune, a spoon of raisins, make a paste and eat it 2 tablespoons a day.
Yeah.
Or
And I never have
that
had
will make you even.
Yeah, I never
Really
have
more
had a
than
problem
that.
with that. But I don't remember. What, Arnie, honey?
I'm gonna go.
Okay, baby. You're sitting there
Well, I
getting
was
all.
enjoying seeing you sleeping there. You look so cute.
You're so
Like-
cute. Go get you some sleep. Yeah, it's
You
late.
have
It's
a good night, Arnie.
Arnie's a good guy. I hope everybody got connected. Yeah, my son's got to get up, so I'll have to cut it off here in a minute. But we'll
Yeah,
go.
I
Yeah,
had to
I'm
go
gonna
too
go
because I
too,
have
'cause-
treatment tomorrow.
I need
I'm
to get
getting-
some. And
Bye,
Noni, go
everyone.
back and check.
I'll be live
your-
tomorrow night, 7 Central.
7 Central for Arnie.
Okay.
Okay. And you check
One-
your
1:30.
chat later, Noni, for the playlist for the body
Okay, I will,
keeps
babe.
score. That's something
1:30
good to
for me if
listen
anybody want to
whenever.
show up.
Whenever.
What
And it
time?
was
I do
real
not-
nice meeting you, Jane.
You've met me before.
Oh, well, probably. I struggle with a short-term memory too.
I got
I
the
know.
short term.
But
Have a
yeah,
nice-
it's always
So I
nice to,
apologize.
it's always good to meet people again.
It was
Have a good
wonderful
call.
chatting with you again. And thank
Well,
you
it's
for having
because
me up
you
there,
know why you
Noni.
don't think you know me? Because before my channel name was me Jane.
Oh,
Now it's
okay.
Chronically Jane.
Okay, now
Where you
it's
behave
Chronically
yourself.
Before the
Nora's saying good night, and I told her she better behave herself.
no, behave is for I'm underpaid. I don't behave anymore.
Behave is for boring people. Why behave?
I am gonna
long
I'm
as you
gonna
can-
shave my I'm gonna shave or cut very short my hair tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna,
just
I
shaved
gotta do
mine.
that. I need to get mine.
My flare clogged my bathroom, the shower drain
Mhm.
twice.
in your hair.
So I have circles, and apparently the RA never go into remission and is out of control, and
Becky
like
Boo.
fibromyalgia is kicking my tush.
Oh boy,
Ugh.
I'm sorry to
Somebody
hear
needs to kick my tush. But
So
I don't
you
want
know
to
what?
already.
I'm kind
I
of happy because I have been getting out of the house. I'm agoraphobic. I have been getting out of the house every day to my
Good
it's
job.
called TMS, transcranial magnetic stimulation, because I don't take antidepressant for depression. I do this treatment, and I have been
I
doing that.
Fine. I
Yeah.
just don't like to get out of the house because I don't like to get ready and all that.
You don't like
Personal.
what?
I don't like to have to get ready and change my clothes and get out of my jammies and
It's
That's why I
stressful. It's
Girl.
real stressful. For
Girl,
And-
I go over there for 15 minutes. They zap my hand. The other day, I went with my flip flops, my shorts, no lotion, no bra. I just went with my caftan, and I said, "I'm sorry. I came as I am because either that or I wouldn't come at all." And the girl said to me, "It's okay. I got boobs. I like flip flops. Just sit
And
down
I
there
hate,
and let's
to go
do it."
anywhere. I hate to go anywhere because I have to put my bra on. God, those who invented the
And you
bra?
know, I had breast reduction. I had my breast reduction in 2000. I had my hysterectomy in 2001. And then in the middle of 2001, they start giving me hormone replacement, and the boobs just went. I was like, oh, I was
Well,
so
I
happy
got
with my B
careful.
size.
I had to
B-lock.
go to leggings completely and no zippers because I would zip my boobs up in my pants. Because
Oh my
Heather, you were supposed to laugh at that one, Heather.
Oh my dear stars! My nan said she used to have to roll her boobs out to get them, and she didn't even
Honey,
have no boobs.
I
to
can
be
carry
good
books.
with.
Under mine. I can carry the good book under mine. I just lift my boob up, put a book on it. I don't need no backpack. I can carry books under my boob. I got to make her laugh because I love that laugh. Just
And I don't even know where that came from because I didn't used to laugh like that. It happened after those ayahuasca retreats. Even my friends are like, "Oh my gosh, your laugh has changed. You have changed so much." I said, "I
it's
don't
so
know
cute.
what
It's just the you could laugh for hours at a movie theater and nobody get on to you because you have the cutest, quietest laugh. It's like so
I
soothing.
got
Oh,
That pretty baby.
I got my lap dog for you to say hello.
All
Say
right,
hello.
it's been
Say hello to
real
Noni.
awesome seeing you,
Hello.
Noni, and
Come
being
back,
with
darling.
everybody.
Okay, I
You
love
guys
you
all
all.
take
I'm gonna
care of
get one so my
yourself.
son can sleep. He's got to
His
get up. I
face.
love you guys.
All
Nora,
right.
behave yourself, bro. You feel well. Everybody do. Okay, I love you. Everybody
No
get a
boobs.
good sleep. And we'll do this again. Love ya. Bye, Jane.
Bye.
Sleep good. Oh God, there's my ugly carcass. Okay, let's get out of here. Bye, everybody. Love you.